It's gonna be one of those days, eh, chat? It's gonna be one of those days. Shout out to you guys for immediately telling me. Goose! Say it with me, chat. Morning, everybody. Oh my goodness gracious. How the heck are we all doing here? Thank you guys so much for letting me know. We're starting the day right with a follow to start the day. Sharud Sandstorm. Love the song. Certified Gosling. Glad to have you aboard. Pirate Plane, back in the chat. Love to see you. You always win. 744. Good morning, Canada. Goose Morning on to you, Canada. Dirty Dan TV, notifying the feds I see. We love to see you back, Dirty Dan. Hope you're feeling goose-tastic. We know you are. For Gorg with the mute, letting me know. I love it. Thank you. Goose Morning on to you. Chat, how the heck are you guys today? Because, ladies and gentlegeese, it's a beautiful May 18th, 2024, and on today's show, okay, not only are we feeling good, Four Gorg's letting us know, not only are we feeling good, but there's lots of news there. First time chat, Sharud Sandstorm, hey, big hello from the land down under. You know, all I can do, and I find Australian accents are the hardest to do. Honestly, I'm like spacing. Hold on, let me turn this down. I'm spacing on what I did. There's only one word. Well, there's the one word that I can't say on this channel. That for sure. Australia's got that locked. But Goose Morning on to you, Shrewd Sandstorm. But yeah, I wish I could do it. Oh, you know, I listen to these YouTubers. They're Australian, and they do like lots of like movie content. It's Mr. Sunday Movies. I don't know if you guys have seen them. The way they say yeah, I love it. I just love the way they say yeah. 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 Like, I just love it. It's just got so much like punch. A Canadian would just say yeah. Everyone else would just be like, yeah. Yeah. But no, it's like, yeah. Sounds like a rock album. I love Australians. Y'all are goose-tastic. Y'all are beautiful. Chat, I'm loving the energy starting this Saturday morning, right? Man, I'm loving it. Yes, some accents are definitely better. This is true. This is true. The Canadian accent, guys, in the chat, does it sound like I have an accent? Because the amount of people who have said I sound American, which I don't even know what that means. Some people have said I can hear your Canadian accent. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you what the Canadian accent is. There's a stereotypical one, but that's like a Maritimes thing. You know, I wouldn't say it's like a normal thing in Canada. I don't know. Do I sound like I have an accent? I don't know. I would say no, but you guys can let me know. I don't know. Chat, it's going to be a goose-tastic show, all right? Yeah, this does sound normal, right? Not only is it a beautiful May 18th, 2024, but today, on today's beautiful Goose Morning Live, we're going to be talking about some Assassin's Creed news. Ubisoft dropped the new Assassin's Creed. People are talking about it. I haven't seen the trailer. I figure, you know what? I'll watch it with the Goslings. You know, we check it out. We'll see. Let's, you know, apparently it's made people mad. I don't know. Why are people so mad? That's what I want to know. I'll tell you why I'm mad. Setting up lighting in a room is just the worst. It's the worst. There's 3 lights in here. There's 3. There's one over there. There's one right beside me. This is why I have this. Actually, there's 4. There's another one right here. And look at how bad this camera is. This camera's just like, oh, now we're dark. Like, this is what I gotta deal with, chat. That's okay. It's part of the fun. So yeah, we're talking Assassin's Creed news. Valve, believe it or not, it's been leaked. They're working on a brand new game. And shockingly, it's like Overwatch based. Like, I was really, really, really shocked by that. So we'll jump into that. That's really, really interesting because like Valve does not release many games. I mean, Valve, they're doing A-okay on the financial front, I would say. They're doing A-okay. So we'll talk about that and see like what is a company like Valve who's got more money than you can count with like, you know, what do they have to do? Just support like the 3 games they already have? Well, what are the games that they make? And look at that. We're just starting the stream strong, chat. Oh, okay. Oh, we got a combination here, chat. Let me try to catch all these real quick. Oh, my jutsu is too strong. 3 in a row. You guys trying to kill me? Look, we're almost at 200. Every single time we do these streams and I like come back, I'm always like, oh my god, the thing went, the number went more up. Joshi Moshi, #1_. We love to have you here. Jumpstream X, we love to have you here. Methwave 14. Okay, we're gonna have to have a talk, Methwave. We're gonna have to have a talk. Okay. That doesn't seem healthy. I hope you're all feeling beautiful, goose-tastic, and are having a lovely Saturday morning. Glad you stopped by Goose Morning Live. First time chat, Joshi Moshi. We love to have you here, Joshi. Chat, can we just get some hearts, some dance emojis, some somethings like, for the new followers? Like, my goodness. Love to have it. We also have, while we were, since the last time we streamed, we have Doldrums 4154 with the follow, King Juice 85 with the follow, TX Sean 11 with the follow, and get this, chat. John Halo's cousin, Farton_Spartan with the follow. Golden Fire with an X follow. Banana bread slice. I do love me some banana bread. Mwah! Banana bread, delicious. Okay, can we all agree? Delicious. You get it nice and toasted too. With a little coffee on the side, chat. Little how do you do? Delicious. Delicious. And then Wiener with the follow 20 hours ago. Mwah! The stream just keeps growing. The goslings grow stronger every week. We become more impenetrable. Let me read your chats here, you little rascals. Forgorg with the beautiful emojis. We love to have it here, Forgorg. Forgorg's about to be Gosling Prime of the day. Okay? Helped mute the mute. Got the emojis. Mwah! Dirty Dan, 7 out of 10 with the banana bread. All right. First ban of the day. I'm kidding, Dirty Dan. We love to have you here. First time chat, Jumpstream X. Hey, Goose, discovered your channel fairly recently and thought you did awesome work as an Aussie. We got another Aussie. Yeah! It would be great if you could pick a random AFL team to follow for Goose and Gigs. I don't even know what an AFL team is. Is that like the Australian Football League? And now is football like soccer or football, American football? I apologize immediately if any of that was offensive. Oh boy. It's rugby? Yo, Beats in the chat. Yo, Beats, what's going on? Goose Morning on to ye. Oh my goodness. Chat, am I supposed to know that? Gotta be Richmond? You guys are just saying words. All I know is I watched Ted Lasso. That's my point of reference, okay? That's it. You guys are throwing terms left and right. You think I'm gonna follow that? You guys are gonna have to coach me, okay? Pick the league for me and I'll follow. Because the thing is with sports, I just need a guy. I need someone to like bring me in, you know? I need someone to say like, this is what you watch, this is what you care about, you know? I want to get into basketball so bad. I just don't have the time to watch the stuff and learn like the 200 players. And it's like, you know? So I'll just bandwagon whenever like Canada does something with the Raptors. So, because that's all we got. We just got the Raptors. X-Bacon Gaming in the chat, looking beautiful and goose-tastic. I know it. Everyone, we love to have you guys here. You guys are beautiful. Chat, we're also going to be going over PlayStation sales, okay? There's been a lot of reports over PlayStation sales this week, and with actual numbers, we can go through that. And the numbers are kind of incredible. Of course, it's compared to the Xbox, because everybody's got to, like, do comparisons. It can't just be like, hey, here's what happened, but... The headlines have to be like, Sony crushed Xbox, because it's probably that guy. Anyways, we'll talk about that. It'll be fun. And then, chat, I saw this article, and I just thought it was so cool. I didn't look at it, okay, chat? I didn't pre-read. We don't do that here, unless it's like breaking news where I need to be a little bit more informed. I got an article here about the rarest consoles of all time, and just by the thumbnail, okay? You'll see it here in a second. Hold on. Okay, not that one. Hold on, chat. Chat. Hold your breath. Not that one. Hold your breath. There it is. Oh, God, I gotta breathe. Yeah, look at those consoles. Like, bruh. Freaking gold Wii. I don't even know what the other one is, but we'll check that out. That looks super cool. And there's a couple other goodies I have in store for y'all beautiful little rascals. We'll jump into that in 1 second. And then I have some game options. Today, chat, I got a curveball game option to play after, but I also installed Overwatch because your boy's kind of feeling like seeing what's going on with Overwatch. I don't know. Oh my God, Chad, are you okay, Chad. Shrewd Sandstorm, W. Always in the Twitters, the Instagrams, W Gosling. Might be Gosling Prime of the day, chat. You guys are gonna have to battle. A Gosling Battle Royale. Chad, beautiful to see you here. Chat, before we do our news, I have a question. It's super important for you guys, so I need you all to be ready, okay? Because this one, I don't know if you guys can handle it. I think you can. But I don't know. Camera guy, are we locked and ready to go? What do you mean? The show it's just like 1 3-hour show. Every Saturday for 3 hours. It's the bare minimum. You know normal people do 40 hours a week? You know? You know I'm doing like 80? You know what I mean? Like all you got is 3. Oh, it was a joke. Apologies. All right. Chat, we're trying something out new this week, okay? So, camera guy, can you show the chat what we got going on? Because I got to ask you guys something, and I don't know if you guys can do it. Camera guy, hook us up to the new layout. You guys be honest with this layout. We're going to try this new layout, this new news layout, okay? It's basically like we're all moving into a new apartment together. That's what this layout feels like to me, okay? You guys let me know how you feel about the layout throughout the end of the stream. Camera guy? Hook us up. Set up the music. Set up the music. Ooh, chat. Ooh. Now hold on, chat. Now hold on, chat. This is looking different. Oh my goodness. This is looking... Ooh, we got the white, the red, we got the flag, we got the big old star, we got the socials en bas, tabarouette de crème. A little bit of French out there. Oh my goodness. You guys didn't see the Ryan Gosling? Look underneath the chat. He's always watching, baby. The Goss. I had to throw it in there. Chat, we're going to try this. We're going to try it. If we don't like it, we'll swap it back. We still got it. Camera guy, can you show them that we still deliver? Boom. Okay? Camera guy, bring us back. Boom. We'll try it. You guys let me know what you think. Looks clean. I don't know. Maybe it'll be harder to make clips on Camera Guy's channel, which you should be on. Goose Morning TV on YouTube. Check it out. We're almost hitting 2K subs. It's insane. The growth, the Gosling growth is insane. You guys are the greatest gaming community. I knew it, but the world's starting to know it now. Chat, answer this question, okay? I need help with this. This man right here, Game with Dave, okay? He asked, okay, what's the best video game in 2007? And I couldn't choose. Chat, from the left, we got BioShock, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, Super Mario Galaxy, Assassin's Creed, Crysis, Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Portal, Mass Effect. The Witcher came out in 2007? I actually didn't even know that. 2007 was based, okay? God of War 2. Halo freaking 3. Oh, I played it. Star Wars The Complete Saga. Manhunt freaking 2 on the Wii. Because Rockstar is the Chad of gaming. No offense, Shrewd Sandstorm. Or maybe you take that with a badge of honor. Need for Speed, Pro Street, Tomb Raider, Anniversary, Spider-Man. Why is that there? Who's playing Spider-Man 3 and going, this is a dub? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Silent Hill Origins didn't play it. Dude, the orange box, Ratchet & Clank Tools of Destruction. I feel like Ratchet & Clank Tools of Destruction is like completely forgotten, but it was awesome on PS3. I remember getting it and I was like, yo. I'm actually a huge Ratchet fan. I love Ratchet. Phantom Hourglass, Zelda, Unreal Tournament 3, Civ 4, Command & Conquer 3, Forza 2, Ghost Recon 2, and Burning Crusade. That's 2007. 2007, chat. What do you guys got for me? What's the best one? For Gorg, Halo 3, no question. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Yo Beats, Halo 3. I'm kind of leaning Halo 3. But my heart is kind of leaning towards Mass Effect. Chat, have I changed, chat? Have I changed? First time chat, Deldros, we love to have it here. Deldros, you're beautiful and you're goose-tastic, okay? That's just a fact. BioShock is his number 1 pick. Deldros. So we got 1 for BioShock, 2 for Halo 3, Dirty Dan TV with the Uncharted. Guys, I think Halo 3's winning here. Uncharted is the best game up there. Dirty Dan, These are fighting words, all right? Are you ready to cha-cha? Because I'm ready to tango. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to tango. Joshi Moshi, I was born in 2011. Wow. I can't tell you how much. Chat, can we get some Fs in the chat here? Because that hurt. That hurt to read. Respect to you, Joshi Moshi. So I don't know any of these games, but if I had to choose, I would say Halo 3 because Halo seems fun. You hit me with a double F there, Joshi Moshi. A double F to the chat. I love to see it. I love to see it. We got to get you into Halo 3. Joshi Moshi, okay? You need to play all of these games, except for Spider-Man 3, Star Wars The Complete Saga, Silent Hill, Ghost Recon 2. 70% of these you should play. First time chat, Kate_DN, you're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. And we freaking goosing love to have you over here. Mwah! And she says, or he says, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how to answer these things. Crisis 1. I gotta say, that's a pick. Do you guys remember when Crisis 1 was shown? I remember the demo on G4 TV, and it was like they were shooting down trees. It's an excellent pick, Kate. Excellent pick. Joshi Moshi played Uncharted. Oh, I like to hear it. Yeah, you do need a Halo sleepover. Chad is right. That is a W. You haven't lived until you've done the Halo sleepover. You haven't lived, chat. You just haven't. When you bring like the TVs over, you know what I'm saying? The TVs. But does it even run Crisis? True. So freaking true, chat. My goodness. You guys are just killing it today. I love these. So I think Halo wins is what I'm reading. There's some diverse picks. I'm not seeing anyone pick the orange box. Shocked by that a little bit. No one picked Mass Effect? You rascals? No. What are you guys trying to do to me, huh? Oh, you chose the orange box. Okay, chat with the orange box. At least the orange box gets one. Uncharted is the one if you're cultured. Uncharted 1, Drake's Fortune. Let's be real, Dirty Dan. Okay? It's a fun game. Solid 8 out of 10. Uncharted 2 is where the 10 came in. Okay? Let's be real. Uncharted 2 is where the boys became men. And the Australians all around the world said, yeah! Yeah! Forgorg loved Mass Effect, but the planet exploration was a bit stale. Listen to me, Forgorg, okay? You listen to me. You're absolutely right. I can't even defend that. You're absolutely right. That's a fact. The planet exploration did suck. The shooting kind of sucked. But the world was so cool. Mass Effect 2, again, that's where the boys became men. Mass Effect 2 is like, that's your 10. I mean, just the start of Mass Effect 2. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Camera guy, I think we have our answer. And I think we've decided it. Honestly, game with Dave he can delete his account. We've done it. We've come on. Also, shout out to Rahul Kanogia, okay, in the comments, who replied. Halo 3, another Halo 3. So, Halo 3. My favorite game ever? Oh, boy. I don't know. I have so many favorites, so many fond memories. I mean, they fluctuate, right? It really depends because, man, Ocarina of Time, incredibly based game. Wind Waker, incredibly based game. Mass Effect, Halo 3, Halo 2, Halo CE. The first time I played Halo CE, okay, the campaign, and I walked out, it's on the second level, I forget the level's called, but the first level you're in a spaceship. It's clearly designed this way for a reason. You're designed this tight, close quarters spaceship, right? And then you get attacked, blah, blah, blah. If you play Halo, you know what I'm talking about. You get attacked, and then you leave the spaceship in an escape pod. And you land on the Halo ring in the second level, and you come out of the escape pod. The level starts with you in the escape pod, and you walk out, right? And if you played Fallout, right, when you leave the vault, okay, when you leave the vault, there's that like blinding light and you see everything. You're like, whoa, it's big. It's the same thing. It's like tight vault and you leave and it's this open world. The first time I ever saw that was Halo CE, and I remember my freaking mind being blown. It was blown. And the Banshees come in, and then the music comes in. Oh! It's incredible. Dirty Dan, camera guy, needs a raise. You don't listen to Dirty Dan, okay? I'm going to ban Dirty Dan immediately. Effective immediately, okay? You never saw that. I'm just kidding, Dirty Dan. I would never. Am I a Final Fantasy fan? Final Fantasy is a game that I always want to get into, but never can. Always. I just bought last year Final Fantasy 16, and I was enjoying it. Minus the accent of the main character mixed with what the character looks like. Like, they just don't match. They don't match. They just don't, chat, okay? I'm sick of everyone saying they match. They do not match. They don't. His name's like Clive. He looks like baby-faced. Let me get it here. Final Fantasy 16 Clive. Okay? Yeah. Hold on, chat. This guy. Okay? You're telling me this babyface guy has a deep voice that sounds like Sean Bean from Game of Thrones. Doesn't add up, chat. Kept pulling me out the experience. The game was fun, but it's just so long. I always wanted to play Final Fantasy VII. Never did on that. Deldros, you little rascal. Express yourself, Deldros. We're listening. We're listening, you little rascal. Yeah, I don't know. It's just never hit me. But I want to go back to it. Like, I wish he was just a little bit more rugged looking, you know? I know he's supposed to be young, but the voice just sounds so, like, raw. Oh, you said I agree on that. Dude. What the heck? My brain filled in, I don't agree on that. Man. Yo, my brain is, like, I posted a TikTok the other day. Well, I posted on Reels, too. And the amount of vitriol I got, all-time high. And so now, like, I know, Dirty Dan who hurt me today. My brain's on the defensive. The TikTok comments were surreal. They were surreal. Yo, there was one. Okay, hold on. Let's see. TikTok, Zenkai Goose. There was one that was like, I was like, bro, relax. No! No. Can I not just... Oh, okay, continue as guest. Look, check this out. I actually name all my videos now. I hate this app. I hate this app so much. Oh, okay, hold on. Loading screens are about to... Hold on. Delete that there. Okay. Okay. Oh, which one was it? Oh, okay. Because you appear to back this and think it's a good idea, I hope you fail as a content creator, had 12 likes. Bro, I was like, hey, yo. I was like, yo, relax. I tried even like, because what okay, here's some context. I posted this TikTok. I mean, we could just watch it. It's tricky to post these things, but I tried my best. Obviously, I didn't say it properly. Okay, hold on. To make playing games completely free. You see, loading screens are unsurprisingly used when a game needs to load the next level, which means players can't actually play until the loading is done. So games put tips, progress bars, and let you rotate things to pass the time. But what happens when the screen is replaced with something like this?
And now here we are, enjoying a meal like gentlemen.
Hold on, what? You see, cloud gaming lets players stream any game they want from any device, which means the cloud can actually see when players are stuck loading. So it can replace tips, progress bars, and everything else for an ad, which is a way bigger deal than you might think, because when games start working like YouTube videos, playing them becomes free. Loading screens are about to Okay, the context has been seen, chat. All I was saying... in fact, I posted the comment just to make sure it was clear. I said $70 games, unaffected, no ads. Cloud, no one uses cloud. It's bad. And you got to pay a subscription to do it. It's just, there's high latency and everything. So I said, if you play cloud, have a free tier with ads. More options equal better. Essentially, cloud becomes like renting. Back in the day, you go to Blockbuster, you rent a game. X Bacon Gaming. Okay, X Bacon, you tell me if this makes sense. Cloud, free cloud with an ad. It's already not great. It's not amazing. It's not when I say not great, I mean it's not like what's the word for I'm spacing on it. It's not native. You're not running it native, right? So it's not going to run well. It's not going to run as well because you're bound by physics. Light has to bounce from one relay to another. You're bound by physics. You just can't do it as fast as like if I installed it. So I was like, well, if it was free and you could just watch an ad, then I could use it to just quickly jump into a game. Bada boom. Okay, see, here's the thing, Bacon. It's just 2 tiers. You got your free tier and you got your paid tier. Paid tier is your subscription. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Free tier, it's just an ad insert, just like YouTube. And all the comments were just like, this is stupid. And I'm like, but you're saying this on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram with ads. The irony. You ain't paying for these. But I think really the the thing there is like the gaming industry is so messed up. I think, would we all agree? The gaming industry is so messed up that essentially people are like, bro, I don't trust the gaming industry. Yeah, kind of like, exactly. Just like Netflix, exactly. Netflix is cheaper option with ads. Yeah. Just another option. And in software development, the best thing you can do for your users typically is you never want to remove things, right? I never want to be like, hey, you have your subscription thing, I'm going to remove it for this thing. I mean, that's what 343 does. That's like software development, like #1 rule. Just don't break the contract. You always want to just add an option, okay? If so, people want to do it this option, they can do it. But if they want to stay with what they had, like Bacon's like paid subscription, then you should be allowed to do that with no ads. And essentially, there is a like, there's something baked in where if they threw too many ads at you, okay, technically it would ruin retention. People would stop playing the game, and so no one would watch the ads. So it would actually fix itself. That's how YouTube works. YouTube can't spam you with like 200 billion ads. I mean, they'll try, but they want to have that like, okay, X Bacon is only going to watch like 10 ads. Victoria's the King, Goose Morning, you're beautiful, you're goose-tastic, we love to have you here, and YouTube's going to give you 2 ads. Like that's what they do. So that's the idea there. Anyways, message received, gaming community. I didn't mean to upset anyone, but that's why I'm so defensive. My brain's in defensive mode. So, what Deldros, apologies for my defensive reaction to agree on that. Respect to you, Deldros. I don't know why my brain was like that. They gave you 3 ads? Who? YouTube? Victoria's the King. Let us know. Okay? We're here for you. Forgorg. Okay, hold on. I want to read Forgorg's chat. You thought I was going to miss, hey, Forgorg? I would never miss one of the Goslings chat. Okay? That's why we put you up there. Never. Also, Fictitious, Goose Morning, you beautiful little rascal. Glad to have you here, Fictitious. Forgorg says, okay, what if the $70 for the game, yeah, $89.99. I appreciate you putting the CAD there, or pay $20 with ads. That scares me. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever do that. I don't think they'll ever do that. I mean, it just wouldn't work. In the sense that, like, I think most people, like, the world's just not trained for it, right? It's like, nowhere in the world do you pay half. Like, do you pay a partial amount for a product to get ads? It's usually like it's completely free with ads. Or, Red Jaguar, you beautiful, you goose-tastic. We love to see you there. Goose Morning on to you, Red Jaguar. My goodness. Chat, you're all so beautiful with your Goose Mornings. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. But I totally understand, like, the gaming community is, not the gaming community, the gaming industry. I mean, we actually have an article here about how video game execs are just destroying everything. So I understand why everyone's a little whack. But I'll tell you what has gotten people very whack, chat. It's our next news. Cue us up, camera guy. Now I notice it didn't change. You trying to hurt me? Chat, what do I do with camera guy? Be honest. Was I mistaken, or did the news sound play? Which means we should have transitioned. Chat, you tell me in the chat what I should do to this gentleman right here. It's going to be, they're going to accept your fate. They're going to decide it for you. Okay? You sit there and you wait. You sit there and you wait. Before Gork says your days are numbered. They're numbered. Start counting. You start counting. Chat, do we forgive him? If you can change the thing in 2 seconds, I swear to God. Now, Dirty Dan throws a little bit of an interesting twist. He says, sit on your hands. To which I say, I like it. And I also want to make sure you get transition, so you better do it with your nose. Or your feet. I don't care how you do it, but you sit on your hands, you sicko. Now play the song again. Okay. Now get ready. Look at us with our layouts, chat. Look at us with our layouts. Okay, I haven't seen this new Assassin's Creed game. Apparently, people hate it. Everyone's hating everything Ubisoft does these days. I don't know. I haven't seen it. So I'm going to watch it here with you guys. I played it, chat. Hold on. Camera guys, swap us over to the normal React. Beautiful.
Who are you?
Maybe bad. Yeah, this is fine.
All I have ever known in my life. Our land.
Oh, it's in Japan.
Our custom.
That makes sense. I saw ninjas, so I was like,
My family.
well, this is what we all wanted, no?
Burns in the name of unification.
I gotta say, this looks good already. I'm not seeing the controversy, but I will say, cut it with the CG trailers. We don't need it. Especially because Ghost of Tsushima did this without CG trailers, at least from my memory.
You are still a frog in a way.
Okay, real quick. X-Bacon Gaming says it looks good. I agree. What's the controversy? Chat, what am I missing here?
Well, who knows nothing of the sea? The ocean's filled with new ships, but they all come from the same river. Greed.
You know what would have been cool? For Gorg, I totally agree with you, okay? I want gameplay trailer, okay? None of the CGI trailer stuff, but I tell you what. Lurk Root special. You know what? Lurk Root is the Goose Morning Gosling Prime of the day. We're going to touch on you, Lurk Root. Goose Morning, you beautiful little rascal. If Tom Cruise reprised his role as the last samurai in Assassin's Creed Shadows, I'm just saying, Game of the Year. The first Tom Cruise game, it's going to be Game of the Year.
Power. Vengeance.
Okay, chat, I don't really ever care about Assassin's Creed since, like, maybe Black Flag? Maybe. This looks sick. This looks sick. I'm actually, like, I'm in. I'm in. Heck yeah. Quite frankly, it just makes me want to play Ghost of Tsushima. Because, man, Ghost of Tsushima is such a W. Give me Ghost of Tsushima 2. It's got to be announced this year. It's got to be announced.
And you? Will you continue down that river? Or choose another path beyond what we see?
Then we must look for it together.
I'll be honest, I don't know what's happening. But it looks cool. But yeah, CGI trailer. You're saying it again, fictitious. You guys are nailing it. We don't need it these days. Just give us gameplay, Yubi. I don't know why I said Yubi like we were best buds. We're not best buds, Mr. Yubi. Mr. Soft. Mr. Yubi Soft. But put out gameplay. Come on, we don't need this anymore. It's 2024. It's 2024, baby. Come on. Okay.
We must learn to
I see
trust.
Chad mentioned it in the chat, and I could see why people are... I could see where the controversy's coming from.
And follow the blade.
This aesthetic just looks awesome, though, doesn't it? We should see more games like this. I will say it's going on a little long. Music does bang, though, Chad. Music does bang.
I said, who do you serve?
Uh-oh.
We are the shadows.
That's the name
Serve
drop.
the light.
Okay, real quick. Chat, camera guy, to me. Chat, first off, the blade, the assassin's blade. Okay? He did say the thing. Oh god. The assassin's thing. Gut reaction, cool. But the blade here, like this, so much cooler. Why would they constantly changing that? The Assassin's Creed like hidden blade thing is awesome. Why did they change that? But yeah, I don't. That looked cool to me. Why are people hating? Chat, why are people hating on this? We all know why. Hold on, let me read your chats, okay? Your chats are awesome. X Bacon says looks good. I agree. CG trailer, boo, from Fort Gorg. I also agree. Luke Root, I'm never gonna say that username right. Goose Morning. I also agree. It is a Goose Morning. Dirty Dan TV says pretty much. Dirty Dan, never change. Never change. Okay, Sharut Sandstorm, basically one of the main characters is a black samurai who's historically accurate and the other is a woman. And yeah, okay, so that's what I assumed. People mad? So it's like, there's like I feel like there's like, the video game industry is like a bunch of W's. And then there's just like people who are angry on Twitter, and there's a bunch of Twitter content creators who impression farm. You know? As a person in the content creation space, I'm seeing a lot of Twitter people who are huge on Twitter and extremely small on YouTube. And there's a lot of impression farming. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I could see how that's a thing. Kate, DN, everyone gangsta until AC Shadows is a platformer in the same style as Prince of Persia. True. You know, every day in the mirror, I look at myself in the eye and I say, you're a gangsta. You. Chad, am I gangsta? Be honest. The man wearing a white shirt and red vest, am I gangsta? Okay, so you guys seem to like it. X Bacon. Hold on, sorry. The controversy is racism. Is it actually? I mean, let's be honest. It's Twitter. It probably is. A lot of impression farming. Yeah. First time chat and follow. Okay? First time chat and follow. Game Roll GTA. with the follow. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic, and we love to have you here. The in-game screenshots that they release also look pretty cool, so I have faith. Yeah, Kate DN with the follow. Kate! You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. We love to have you here. Thank you so much for the follow. I love how you let it sit for a bit, Kate. You joined, gave us a couple chats. You were like, you know what? This Goose guy and the Goslings, they're all right. Follow. We appreciate you, Kate. Thank you so much. You know what's funny, Lurk Root? Yeah, you gotta let it marinate for 100%. That's just the right thing, right? No one's pre-ordering games. You can't pre-order a streamer. You gotta watch the stream, taste it. Yeah, I gotta be honest. Like, I got Mirage. I have it installed. I want to play it. I heard good things. I heard it was like a return to form, so I want to play it because I didn't like when they changed the Assassin's Creed style to be like Witcher. I didn't like that. I was like, what are you guys doing? What's like, come on. You're Assassin's Creed. Be Assassin's Creed. Also, what's going on with the Desmond stuff anymore? Are you guys following the Desmond stuff? Like you know, in the first 3 games, I guess it was in Black Flag as well. Desmond was like a big part. What's going on with that? They just ditch that? Now they're just like, you're here now. I don't know. It's madness. Chat, I'll be honest, the Assassin's Creed thing. Here's the honest truth. You guys want the honest truth? You guys want the honest truth? Okay? The honest truth about Assassin's Creed Shadows and the controversy about this. If the game's good, all those people are going to play it. Who cares, man? Who cares? It's a video game. Look, I don't want to be insensitive. Who cares? I mean, that sentence didn't work out. I'm already in trouble from the TikToks. I'm already in trouble. So, I don't know. I don't personally care. I don't care. I mean, look, I don't even know who Master Chief is. Master Chief could be a dog, for all I know. Master Chief could be a furry. Could be. You know? Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing in those chat rooms? Sir, furrying this fight. You know? That's a quote. Right from the games. Right from the games. You can't tell me it's not. Breaking news here on Goose Morning Live. But speaking of breaking news, okay, Sony Entertainment, aka the PlayStation division, they thought they could get away scot-free, but our very own Lurk Root, I'm never going to say it right, and I hope I'm saying it right. Hopefully I am. In the chat, he reached out. Not only reached out in Goose Morning Live chat, but in Instagram DMs. That's right. Lurk Root is in the DMs, baby. Okay? Lurk Root is in the DMs. Okay? Camera guy, hook us up. This is going to be a real quick one, but Sony, we got you. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh, he nails it. I love it. Okay, there's a little bit of a we're gonna have to work on this. How do I do this? How do I do this, chat? Why is it not in the middle? What is with these frickin' websites left aligned? Okay. So a lot of you guys may or may not know. I mean, it's been in the news the past 2 weeks, but essentially Helldivers 2, okay, has been killing it. In fact, we're going to touch on that a little bit later in the show, with how many sales that it's done. I think it's been labeled one of Sony's highest selling games of all time, which is absolutely insane. Phenomenal studio, Airhead Game Studios. They've been killing it. They did Magicka. If you haven't played that, it's an insane indie game. Like, I actually loved Magicka a lot. They did Helldivers 1, obviously, and now Helldivers 2. It's a huge success. And they got into a bunch of hot water because Sony essentially mandated them to put in PSN account linking, which, of course they would. But the problem for both them and users is not all countries support it. And we touched on this last week, and then they dropped the country support, or the PSN account linking on Helldivers 2. They dropped it. They're like, no, you don't need to do it anymore. But, come on, let's not act surprised. Their new game that's coming out, I don't know when Ghost of Tsushima is coming out. Isn't it like this week? Or is it out already? Because I want to get it on PC. God, I want to get it. I just want to see it on PC. Anyways, everyone wants to play Ghost of Tsushima because it's one of the greatest games of all time, okay? Fight me in the chat. If you don't think it is, chat, let's tussle. Because I swear to God, and if you're watching this on YouTube, well, let's also tussle. Let me know how you feel. Is it out? God. And I called myself a fan? Chat? I called myself a fan. And I didn't even have the game. I'm taking my gamer badge and I'm putting it on the desk. I'm retiring effective immediately. I apologize. But anyways, they come out and Ghost of Tsushima immediately needs PlayStation Network. It's not even a discussion. You need to link your PSN account to your Steam purchase of Ghost of Tsushima, which kind of just, come on, guys. It's like, I understand there's like trophies and stuff, but to make it mandatory is, dude, so lame. It's a single player game. Who cares? I know there is multiplayer. I actually never played it. That could be interesting to play. But anyways, so they don't support the country, and wonderful people like Lurkrit actually get refunded. Hold on. Hold on. How do I do this? How do I do this? I don't want to leak your DMs, Lurkrit. I would never do something like that. So you guys are going to have to look at my... I don't even know what this is. Chat, what is this? Original sound Zenkai Goose. I didn't put that there. Who hacked me? Did you guys hack me? I swear to God, chat. If you hacked me, we're going to exchange words. We're going to exchange words. Hold on. Because I don't want to leak anything for this gentleman, Lurkrit. Never. I would never do that. It's not mandatory? Okay, hold on. We'll read the article. Paint. I need paint. You guys know of this thing called paint? Okay. Chat, this is why we do the things that we do with the goslings, because y'all keep me beautiful. This is why I appreciate Lurkrit. This is why I appreciate all of you, honestly. I don't... Why did I open it in Paint? I'm like a Photoshop guy, and I opened it in Paint like a freaking rascal. Oh my God. Chat. I'm having an anaphylactic shock. That's what I'm having, okay? Let me open up Photoshop. Sorry. Oh my God. Camera guy, it's a nightmare over here. I told you to preheat the Photoshop. Why does it not copy pasta? There we go. My God. Chat, freaking, what is happening? What is happening? Okay, chat, say nice things about me. I need compliments because obviously I'm losing my cool. Nice things. Okay, let me just make sure we make it perfect. We make it perfect. Okay, so let's jump back. And then I'll read your chats. Okay, so this is what we got from our wonderful Lurkrit. Okay. Hello, Lurkrit. You're receiving a refund for the game you pre-purchased, Ghost of Tsushima. The publisher of this game is now requiring a secondary account to play portions of this game, and this account cannot be created from your country. So I guess portions of the game require the PSN linking, and so you got a refund for the game. So essentially that's what's happening, which is pretty lame. And this article goes on to say, although it is translated, I will state that it is translated. Steam makes Ghost of Tsushima return in countries where the PlayStation Network is not available. So obviously you just saw the return there, bada boom, bada bing. So we'll read that in a second. But we're seeing some conflicting information. This is why the goslings are the #1 gaming community, okay? Because you guys, listen, there's impression farmers on Twitter who just say a bunch of stuff and retweet a bunch of stuff, and they don't, let's be honest, they ain't reading the articles, okay, chat? Not only are we reading the articles, okay? I don't know why I said weeding. I meant reading, chat. Okay, relax. Okay? And not only are we doing that, but we're verifying it with the best gaming community, the greatest gaming community. So we're ahead. This is the #1 place for gaming discussion. #1 place. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. What do we got? Yeah, it's out now. X-Bacon, so good on PC. I don't know why they can't make every country get PSN network. From Kate, 1000% agree. I don't know what the deal with that is. More like Goat of Tsushima. I appreciate that, Chad. That's a W right there. You're 2 days late. I know, chat. Okay, so don't stop achieving. Hey, don't stop achieving. You're goose-tastic. You're beautiful, and we love to have you here. We appreciate your return to chat. Don't stop achieving. Helldiver's still unavailable in 177 countries on PC after it was delisted. Yeah, that's lame. So X Bacon Gaming says not mandatory. It's mandatory for the multiplayer. Okay. Which means that those countries can't access a large. So what happened there? So okay, they get the game. You guys got the game, and then essentially you're refunded because you can't play the multiplayer. But what happens if you don't want to play the multiplayer? What do you do? If I was asked if I wanted to link, I did because, yeah. Okay, so it's like PSN trophy stuff. Okay, so let me read this. You guys can let me know what I'm missing here. Also, Epic's Wag Person with the follow. Mwah! You're goose-tastic, you're beautiful, okay? You. You're beautiful. Okay? It's a well-oiled machine over here. Steam is making automatic returns to the cancellation of Ghost of Tsushima reservations, director's cut in countries where PSN is not available. Last week, Sucker Punch Studio announced that the PC port of your action game in the open world will not need a PSN account for the campaign, although it does for the Legends. Okay, so for the multiplayer, that is the multiplayer they're talking about. That announcement curiously took place practically the same time as the Helldivers 2 has withdrawn from Steam in 177 countries. Now, although it is not known whether preventively or after a request of Sony, digital stores like Steam or Green Man Gaming are automatically canceling and returning the amount of reservations in those countries where Sony service cannot be accessed. Okay, so it's just for pre-orders. So does that mean I could go ahead and purchase the game now knowing the limitation and I would not get refunded? Is that what that's trying to say? For Gorg saying Steam doesn't want to be liable for the people who would complain about no access to the multiplayer, so they've just pulled it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Like you pre-ordered under assumption that you get to play everything, so they refund, saying, hey, that's not what you originally pre-ordered from, which is honestly like that's a W on Steam. Valve with the W's. We're gonna talk about Valve later in the show, but with their new game, but Valve with W's. Okay, W for Valve in the chat. Let's get some W's for one Gaben Newell in the chat. That's nice. And then I guess you can repurchase it now, right? Knowing that, oh, okay, the multiplayer doesn't work. Probably something along those lines, right? Okay, and that's just reading the message we said. It released on May 16th. You're telling me, chat, you're telling me this game came out 2 days ago and I didn't know and I didn't stream it? Is that what you're telling me? Chat, are you saying that I'm a fake gamer? Because I'm saying that. Okay, hold on. X-Bacon, Sony stepped on the Microsoft rake. Yo, Microsoft's rake should be put into the Gaming Hall of Fame. That's honestly the strongest final boss you've ever seen in your life, is the Microsoft rake. If the next Elden Ring, if Elden Ring 2 doesn't end with the dreaded Microsoft rake as the final boss, I'm not going to be satisfied. Okay, Lurk Ripped, nope, I sent something to you on DMs. It shows what Ghost of Tsushima looks like right now in my country. Okay, hold on. Look, this is breaking news. This is breaking news. Breaking news. Oh, wow, you can't even buy it. Dude. This is why I love you guys. You guys are so beautiful, okay? You guys, this is the gaming news that we need. The gaming news that we need. I love it. Thank you, Luke. Thank you for keeping us. So you can't even buy it. Dude, that's an L. I don't like that. That's an L. That's lame. So, yeah, not really great news on that front. Honestly, I'm not sure what they're going to do with that. I guess, Lurkrid, what do you do if you want this game? Like, do you have to buy a PlayStation? How do you play this game in your country, in general? Like, because I guess if you get a PlayStation, you'd still need a PSN account, but you can't make one? So they just not sell PlayStations over there? JJ Withers, back in the chat. JJ Withers, okay, I love your name. I love it. The chat says from the wonderful JJ Withers, I'm happy with the PC port of Ghost of Tsushima. It feels like the first PC port in years that hasn't been a disappointment. I'm just unhappy that I haven't played it right now. And I'm also unhappy that Lurkrit doesn't get to try it. Like, that's an L. I don't like that. Also says, I think it's better not to be able to buy it than let people buy it and not use it. Yeah, totally, 100%. That's just the great move right there. A shout out to Valve for doing something like that. I mean, that's the right thing. You wouldn't expect that it wouldn't not be done, but, you know, Valve is just always like, typically. I want to say, you know, Valve has a couple things slip here and there, but overall, Valve is just, can we deliver you another W? Here you go, sir. They're just killing it. So that's crazy. But not only that, chat. Let's jump into the next news. Because Sony, well, before we jump into the next news, Sony, let people buy games. That's how you make money, okay? So relax. Make everything optional. Don't block people. Okay, let Lurkrit buy Ghost of Tsushima, okay? Let Lurkrit buy Ghost of Tsushima. Let him. Let him. Okay? I'm sick of it. It's one of the greatest games of all time. Everyone should play it. Everyone. When piracy is buying the game legitimately. Yeah, that's true. J.J.R. Withers mentions VPN. I guess so. You rascals. You sailed the seas. Okay, you rascals. Okay. Hold on. Real quick, chat. You're gonna kill me for this. No, don't bring it up. Don't stop. Stop. No one wants to talk to you. Okay. Actually, you know what, chat? I need you to have a quick staring contest with my boy here because I drank all of the water and now I have to tinkle. I will let you know you can use text-to-speech and I will hear it. Text-to-speech looks like this, just as a reminder. I got to put a notification up for that. You do this and you go, "Hello, Mr. Goose. You look beautiful today." See? Now watch. Wait for it.
"Hello, Mr. Goose. You look beautiful today."
See? And the text-to-speech never lies. That's just a fact. Luke Wolf, also, you're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. And we love to have you here. The greatest game ever.
John Halo fact: Canada is fake.
Okay. First off, Luke Wolf, with that comment, okay, first ban of the day. First ban of the day. Just kidding. And Forgorg, actual first ban of the day. Canada is fake. Actual first ban of the day. Okay, give me 2 seconds, chat. Talk to Chief. I just have to tinkle.
That's not my Master Chief.
Chat! Who said that's not my Master Chief? Bacon? You look at me, Bacon. That's the only one you got.
Boots and cats and boots and cats.
Can we get a boots and cats one more time? I want you guys to all spam boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. I want to hear that again because it was beautiful. My goodness. Chat, I gotta tell you, Saturday morning tinkle, nothing does it better.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
That's true. Steve Downs is the Master Chief. Wait for it. Needs to be said. Okay, I guess Bacon is just like banned from text-to-speech. It never works for Bacon. It sucks. All right. Next news. Let's cue us up, camera guy. We're talking Valve, baby. Valve. Breaking news. Whoa. A little too soon on the draw there, camera guy. A little too soon on the draw. Relax. Okay, let me zoomify. And of course, it's not centered. God, we're gonna get this sorted out. Cool. Okay, From Eurogamer, from author Tom Phillips. I feel like we never do that enough, so we should probably do that. New images leak of Valve's next game, and it's an Overwatch-style shooter, like, surprisingly, with its code name. I don't know if it's the final name, being called Deadlock. Chat, have you guys seen this? Have you heard about this? There's some screenshots that we'll go to. I had that queued up over here. First, let's quickly read about this, because honestly, I was really shocked, because obviously Valve doesn't make that many games. And, I mean, the last one was Half-Life Alyx. I don't know when that is. You guys let me know in the chat when that came out, or in the YouTube comments, but Valve's next game is an Overwatch-style third-person shooter named Deadlock, a new report has stated. Details have emerged from an ongoing closed alpha playtest of the game, which veteran Valve reporter Tyler McVicker, I gotta say, that's a good name. It's a strong name. Said currently has hundreds of people playing ahead of imminent public announcement for the project. Valve? Send us the DMs, okay? We're ready. We'll play your game. We'll make time for it. Killer Crab 1232. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. And we'd love to have you here, okay? We'd love to have you here. Chat, I want some W's in the chat for Killer Crab. W's in the chat for Killer Crab. First one to do it, Gosling Prime. Competitive gaming YouTubers have also now been invited to try the build, and perhaps inevitably, it looks like someone who has decided to break their NDA. Ooh, why would you do that? I mean, I'm thankful you did it. Now we get to talk about it. But yeah. Okay, so Chad is Gosling Prime, but Luke Wolf did do a very different style of W, so there's going to be a tie for Gosling Prime, because I'm impressed by that. Images from Deadlock's playtest, now circulating on social media, show 6v6 teams battling on larger maps with lanes with usable items and hero abilities. McVicker describes the project as having MOBA and tower defense inspired elements like Valorant, Overwatch, Dota 2, and Team Fortress 2 had a baby. Valve is like... Valve just likes to take the popular things and reinvent it as its own, right? Kind of crazy. I mean, most of their stuff is like built from mods. But yeah, I was really surprised they jumped in this, because you guys let me know in chat. I feel like the hero shooter thing is like dead. Like, I feel like no one... It's Halo 2 meets Halo 3. Yeah, it's the next Donkey game. Yeah, I feel like hero shooters, like, who cares? And they already have Dota. So it's like, I don't know. You guys let me know in the chat. The sci-fi setting of the game looks distinct from that of any Valve game so far. So no, this isn't a new Half-Life spin-off. Images show a character named Grey Talon armed with a bow who can use traps. Since testers started sharing Deadlock screenshots all over the place, here's one I can verify featuring one of the heroes. This comes from Gabe Follower on Twitter, so we'll look at that in just a second. McVicker reports that Deadlock is Valve's next major project and that it has been in development in one form or another since 2018. That's well before the ever-secretive Valve launched Counter-Strike 2 last year as a replacement for CSGO. Hasn't that been a mess? From what I've heard, it's been an entire mess, and people still aren't happy with CS2. And even before it launched Half-Life Alyx in 2020. Okay, so Half-Life Alyx came out in 2020. Interesting. Why does that feel like it was like 10 years ago? As for when we'll see Deadlock announced, a large playtest suggests it won't be long now. Interesting. Okay, so these are the pictures we have. Let me just, this should work here like this. Yeah, so this one right here. See, chat, you see how I got you? I freaking got you. Okay, so we have this. This looks very Valve-y. You know, this looks very sourcey. Like the text, obviously. It's probably debug stuff. I don't know. I guess. What do you guys think of this so far? This is Grey Talon. A cunning predator, Grey Talon uses a combination of deadly accuracy, traps, and clever positioning to bring down the toughest of opponents. Hero Sandbox. Okay, so I guess they're testing heroes. Delivers long-range skill shots. Interesting. Yeah, that's right, Forgord. CS2 replaced CSGO completely. And I think it was basically because of skins, right? They wanted people to have their skins access. You don't like split the community skin purchasing thing. It's such a huge thing there with Valve. Shrewd Sandstorm, aka Chad, says, I'd play any Valve shooter over Overwatch any day. I mean, Valve does have the W's, and they have the experience from the Dota team, so... But technically, so does Blizzard. Right? I don't know. I'll play it because of Valve, but the idea doesn't interest me. I'll say that. JJR Withers, I think competitive games as a whole are not accepting of new entries. Yeah, true. I mean, it's a tough market to break in, right? Luke Ritt, is a hero shooter officially a big thing now? Dude, I feel like it's been a big thing like 10 years ago, and like we're over it. Like, Overwatch 2 just died. I feel like no one does it. And the thing with Valorant, like, I guess it depends how they do it, because the thing with Valorant, like, Valorant made a move because it was a hero shooter, but it was more like a Counter-Strike clone, and no one's really doing Counter-Strike other than Valve. So if they do that, then that'd be interesting. Maybe, like, because it did say it was influenced by Valorant as well, so maybe there's something there. Maybe it's like a one round, same thing that, like maybe it's just attacking Valorant. Because I would say the people who play Valorant over Counter-Strike, it's just they want the hero stuff, right? That's, at the end of the day, that's the market they're feeding. Like, if you want that game, I feel like CS is a better game of that style. Personally, for me, from what I played, I don't like the hero stuff, so that deters me from Valorant. But if I like the hero stuff, I would go to Valorant, for sure. I mean, it's just like the wackier art, it's just way more insane. I don't know. So maybe it's got this cool like little lane thing here. I guess they're pushing because it said, from what I read, I don't know where I read it from, but it's a 4-lane map. Every map is 4 lanes and tower defense stuff. I don't know what's happening. Like, this is Dota meets. I'm intrigued. But again, because it's Valve, not because it's a hero shooter. That's for sure. So there's different lanes, troops. There are 4 lanes, each with a transit line that players can ride to move quickly. Whoa. Oh, so you can, like, get there fast? So it's got to be, like, a push and pull thing, right? So it essentially is third-person Dota. So what was that third-person game, chat, that was essentially a MOBA? Not Paragon. Not the Paragon one that Epic did. It kind of failed with. What was the one? Oh, I can't. Smite! Don't Stop Achieving. Yes! Oh my god, yes. Shrewd Sandstorm. Smite. Yes, Smite is what I was thinking. Is that still going on? This sounds like Smite. It's interesting. This does sound exactly like Smite. I mean, hold on. YouTube Smite. Is that still a thing?
Rated T for teen.
Wait, there's a second? Hold on.
Rated T for teen.
So would this not be like a competitor? I guess there's the 4-lane difference. Real quick, chat, are any of you guys playing Smite? Or Smite 2? Are you guys playing that? Are you guys hyped about it? Actually, here's a question for you guys, chat. Out of 10, how hyped are you for Valve's new game? Out of 10, I want to know. Spam it in the chat. I had no idea this game even existed. 47K views in 3 weeks. Yikes! I mean, hopefully they pull through. I don't want anyone to, like, you know, I don't want anyone to fail. It's making games is, you know, it's a difficult. Okay, what'd you guys say? 1.5 for Forgorg. Yikes! Forgorg is not lined up to play Gaben's next game. I think Gaben just gave you a Steam ban, Forgorg. Shrewd Sandstorm, strong 8. Okay, some positivity. Lurk Root, a 6 out of 10. Don't Stop Achieving, 4 out of 10. Interesting. Interesting. So overall, not. But if the game came out next week and it was free for everyone, are you guys trying it? That's what I want to know. Yeah, we haven't touched on that JJR Withers. Maybe we'll talk about that in a second. That could be interesting to talk about for sure. Yeah, so you guys are playing it. You little rascals. You little rascals. 4Gorg's already got it pre-ordered and installed. He's ready to go. 4Gorg's like, I'm ready. We see you, 4Gorg. We see you. We see you. Chat, can we all type, we see you, 4Gorg? Lock my Steam Deck. No, thanks. So yeah, Valve's got a new game, and surprisingly, it's Overwatch Dota themed, mixed with Valorant. To be honest, I'm pretty shocked. Chat doesn't seem interested. If you're watching this on YouTube, let us know. Are you interested in Valve's new game? And if you're not, make sure to leave a comment. You see how we did that dynamically, chat? We went from stream mode to YouTube mode. You see, that's just what I do for Camera Guy. Also, we got Pat the Troll, Goose Morning. Returning chatter, Pat the Troll, Goose Morning onto you. Chat, can we get some W's for Pat the Troll? W's for Pat the Troll, please. W's for Pat the Troll as I queue up the next news segment. Pat the Troll, you're beautiful, you're goose-tastic. We'd love to see you here. Yes, we do. Should have got more water is what I should have did. It's what I should have did. Chat, thank you, Luke Ritt. Luke Ritt, the new Gosling Prime. Okay? Chad, 4Gorg, Luke Wolf, Dirty Dan TV. You guys are slipping. You're slipping. That's what you're doing. The next news that I wanted to touch on, Camera Guy, hook us up. Chat, it's come to my attention that the PlayStation, I don't know what FY stands for. You guys can let me know in chat. FY 2023-2024 something year. Financial year? Is it financial year? You're playing Diablo 4 at the same time, you freaking rascal. You freaking rascal. Yeah, so Sony has their fiscal year. Dude, it's tough in the mornings, you know. This is why I love you guys. You guys keep me sane. So there's this new report for Sony's fiscal 2023-24. Chat, we're gonna restart here. Sony's fiscal year 2023-2024 earnings are out, and Twitter user Daniel Ahmad, who always posts these types of things, has listed the most important pieces of news from Sony and what has done well or not well. So we're going to go through them. And he's listed 5 facts that we're going to jump through. Number 1, okay, these are interesting takeaways. Helldivers 2, you know it, you love it, some of you can't even play it. Has become Sony's fastest selling title ever, having sold 12 million units in 12 weeks. That's insane. Chat, can we get some claps? Can we get some claps in the chat for Arrowhead Game Studios? Okay? Let's get some claps. Congratulations, Mr. Helldivers 2. John Arrowhead Studios. We'd love to see it. We love to see it. Proud of you guys. Surpassing the record set by God of War Ragnarok. My goodness. Chat, did you guys play? Who played both these games? And if you played both these games, tell me which one you liked the most. PC was a large part of the success. I mean, clearly this is going to be the strategy going forward, right, chat? Right? Go on PC, day and date, and bada boom, bada bing. Clearly it works. This is going to be a huge, I really think, you guys let me know in chat or in the YouTube comments, but I really think that stuff like this is this is data, right? That Sony's going to look at and go, okay, see what happens when we do day and date with PC? But what's the effects of that console going to be in that ecosystem? Very curious how that works out. Because obviously we see it's not working out too well for Microsoft. I mean, it is in one sense and it isn't in another sense. So number 2, from Daniel Ahmad, the digital ratio for full game software sales on PlayStation platforms reached 70% for the full year. So that means 70% of games are digital versus physical, I guess. The chart below shows how digital sales accounted for just 19% The chart below shows how digital sales accounted for just 19. Oh, in 2015, fiscal year 2015, and the pandemic accelerated the already existing shift to digital. So there you go. In 2015, 19% of digital. I would say that's lower than I would have thought for 2015. 16 jumped up almost 10%, and then another 5 in 17 goes up to 43 in 18. 19, we get to half of all purchases are digital, and then from the pandemic on, we're looking post 65% to where we are last year at 70% digital. Are you guys buying physical anymore? In the chat, in the YouTube comments, let me know. Quite frankly, like, you know, it's something that we discussed before, and it just feels like I want to buy physical more often, but the deals are better on digital. That's number one. And the physical disc still requires me to install it. It clearly doesn't have the updates set up on it because they don't even care. It's just like a license key. Like, I feel like the physical is such a weak value proposition that I have no reason to buy the new games in physical. I mean, the old games in physical are like lit, right? I mean, check this out, chat. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Ah! Ah! Chat! Chat! I don't know why I'm screaming, chat. I'm sorry. Hold on. Chat. Okay. Physical, 2013. Oh, it's my receipt from when I purchased it in 2013 at launch. Okay. Comes with a notepad, right? Comes with a digital download. It's a digital game. Got my nice, beautiful physical box. Okay, let me put my receipt back in because I like to keep my receipts. They're very fun. I like to keep them as a nice little memento. Okay, and then Diablo 4. Didn't even have a big box for PC. Okay, that's what we're dealing with these days. I would like to get physical if I could, but the experience of digital these days, I mean, they don't even give it a chance. I feel like physical these days, they don't even give it a chance. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad. Kind of sad. I don't know. You know? That's insane. 70% is wild. Because like we talked about earlier in one of our previous streams, like books, it's like the reverse. With books, the physical beats digital 4-1. It's like the complete inverse. So 75, no, what would it be? 80% of all 80% of all physical sales for books. 80% of all books are purchased physically. I don't know why, the quick maths. So it's interesting that it's like the inverse. So interesting. So interesting. Let's see. Number 3, Daniel Mod says, the end of the cyclical profit-loss console cycle. In the past, declining software sales and high research and development costs would typically generate a loss in console launch years. The PlayStation 4 to PS5 transition had a higher margin digital content sales plus subscriptions equal higher profits. I'm not getting this one. In the past, declining software sales and high R&D costs would typically generate... Okay, because they had to sell the actual boxes. Yeah. Okay. Whereas in PlayStation 5, immediately they can make profit because it was like pure digital. I mean, look, digital makes a ton of sense. It makes a ton of sense for this stuff. For new gaming consoles. Ton of sense. Can I zoom this up more? Look at that, chat. What a gentleman and a scholar. Yeah. Look at that. I mean, look at the PlayStation 5 era. Like, after post-2015 PS4, digital made a big difference. So clearly that's not going anywhere. That's crazy. Makes me sad, but you get it. Number 4, Daniel Ahmad says the PlayStation 5 has sold in 59.2 million units as of March 31st, 2024. Is that considered good? I feel like that's considered pretty good. This is slightly okay. This is slightly behind the PS4 in the same time frame, 60 million. They did not expect the PS5 to surpass the PS4 in the next year. I'll be honest, even the fact that it's slightly behind the PS4, okay, you guys let me know what you think in the stream and on YouTube, but I would say this is actually a W considering most of the games made on PS5 are PS4 games first. Like, there's really not that much of a need to upgrade. So the fact that the PlayStation 5 is catching up, like just a smidge behind the PS4, is pretty impressive. And you know that number is going to bounce when GTA 5 or 6 comes out. That number is going to pop when GTA 6 comes out. Right? In other words, while console hardware sales are healthy, Sony is unable to sell more than the prior gen. I mean, 60 million, 59.2. It's a little bit deceptive of context. I would say it's... There's no... Yeah, I don't like that line. I'd say this is fantastic for what Sony's trying to achieve. I mean, and for their backwards compatibility support. Or forwards compatibility, because a lot of PlayStation 4 games run on PlayStation 5. Right? Well, what are the only PlayStation 5 games from Sony? We're talking Spider-Man 2 and Ratchet and Clank. Basically an Insomniac W. Right? I don't know why you said that. That seems weird. That's why there has been a huge focus on increasing AR... Okay, chat. I need you again. What the frick is an ARPU for console users... and also embracing a beyond console strategy, aka PC. What is an ARPU? Average revenue per user. And chat, I beat you. It was a race. You didn't even know it. Average revenue per user. For Gorg, I'll give you the dub. I'll give you the dub. For Gorg, Gosling Prime of the day. He's taking the crown. He's taking the crown. We need like a little Gosling Prime thing in this layout. Okay, and the final... No, what are we doing here? Why did it go to that? Why did it go to that? Okay, final thing from Daniel Ahmad. The PlayStation 5 shipped 4.5 million units in the last quarter. According to our estimates, this is almost 5 times more than the Xbox Series X and S shipped in the same time period. Look, I know we're always going to compare Sony to Xbox, but that is insanely sad considering it includes the Series S. Like, essentially what this says, okay, is there's something that the PlayStation 5 at a higher cost than the Xbox Series S, because the Xbox Series S is what, $300 Canadian or US? I guess Canadian's $400. There's something that the PlayStation 5 does that essentially is worth the extra $200 from the Series S. Like 5x more. Even though most of the games run on PS4. Because you know the PS4, well, I guess I don't even know if they still sell the PS4. Right? Is it? I don't know. Let's see. Xbox Series S, Best Buy. $379. $379 Canadians. Pretty close. Pretty close. That's crazy. So, yeah, they're just like not... They're just not into it. That's so insane. Like 5 times more on Sony's side. God. Like X-Bacon Gaming mentioned it earlier with the Microsoft rake, the Xbox rake they keep tripping over. But man, how do you lose the console market 2 generations in a row? It's just so sad. Like, and you can see the difference in the PlayStation 5 versus the Xbox Series X, like who tried harder. I have a video on this very topic. Again, it was supposed to be out this Saturday. It'll be out next Saturday. I'm very sorry. I'm trying. Okay, chat? It's hard to make these videos. But I have that on the console market, and it's very clear that, like, while they still, I think both consoles have a lot of issues, the PlayStation 5 tried with their new UI dashboard. They tried to make it a magical new experience, so you remember the PlayStation 4 versus the PlayStation 5. Like, there's a difference. The PlayStation 5 has a better aesthetic vibe than the Xbox Series X. The Xbox Series X and S is just like, this is what the Xbox One had, which, you know, from a brand standpoint, why would you want the Xbox One and Xbox Series X or series consoles? Why would you want the users to think about them the same? For me, I would not make anyone think about the Xbox One ever again. Like immediately move away, especially with the low cost of the Xbox Series S. I would try to just go far away from that brand because you messed up that console so bad initially out the gate with Don Matrick. Yeah, this is so sad. But like, and even the design of the PlayStation 5, whether you hate it or you love it, I actually think it's a little like much. But I'd say like the design of the PlayStation 5, okay, before I talk out my goosing mouth, chat, what do you prefer more? The look of the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X? I'll get them here for you. 9th gen consoles. Which one do you guys like more? Probably not the most flattering image. Shrewd Sandstorm, PS5 for sure. Yeah, JJR Withers, Xbox isn't going modern. PlayStation is trying to be futuristic. Ford Gorg, PlayStation a bit wonky with the disc, but I like it better. Like it seems like one tried. I actually like the monolithic design, but then they completely ditch it with the Series S. They don't look like the same console family at all. Xbox Series S. This thing, in my opinion, just looks like the Xbox One S. Like that new digital one, which is like their savior. That's what that looks like. So it's like, why are you trying to make this look like the brand that sucks? Why? This thing, I feel like this thing looks like butt. To me, this should have been like a smaller version of this. In my opinion, it should have been the exact same thing, just smaller. So it looks like the same console, but in white. I don't know. Like, look, I'm just some guy. But yeah, so overall, it looks like in the chat, the fast food drive speaker. That's so true. Oh my God, it does look like that. And then. If you guys saw that movie, you get it. Otherwise, that's a W. It does look like that. I will forever not be able to see that. My goodness. I'm not sure if it was true. JR Withers says in the chat there was a leaked design of a completely different design. Yeah. Xbox Series. It was a Series X refresh. And it looks stupid in my opinion. It like completely ditched everything. Lo and behold, this is a PlayStation 5 segment and we're talking about the Xbox Series X looking like butt. That's how bad you messed up the console war there, Mr. Microsoft. Yeah, this thing. This looks like a freaking trash can. I feel like there's no identity whatsoever. Maybe they do it, maybe they don't. I don't know. Do you guys like this more than... Let's ask this in the chat. Do you guys like... Which one do you like more? This one? The old one? Or the refresh? In chat, let me know. Old? Refresh. Old? Refresh. Yeah. I agree, for Gorg. The thing that's interesting with Game Pass is just we don't know. We're kind of blinded. We just don't know the numbers, but essentially it's just like, I personally believe, but it's like based off nothing, so it's an assumption. But it's like the consoles Game Pass stuff, like it's the limit is the console. If you don't sell consoles, your subscriptions can't go up. The Netflix doesn't have this issue. Amazon Prime doesn't have this issue because it's all like done via streaming. But like cloud streaming in games is just not that great. And again, it's like limited by physics. Like it's light that needs to be bounced around through relays. So you can only make it so good. Like, how could you make it faster than, like, you just can't. So I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. But like to me, the Game Pass stuff, when I see games like Palworld like superseding the PC sales on Xbox or like the PC Game Pass installs, like no one I knew was playing except for me. I was like the one guy using Palworld on Game Pass on PC. Everybody else buying on Steam is going like bananas. So it's like when you look at Palworld going bananas on Steam, and then when it's like available on Game Pass, so you could just get a month, install it, That's it. But yet it still went crazy on Steam. That's insane to me. It just tells me that the limit to me, again, it's an assumption, but the limit is the console sales. If you don't sell Xbox consoles, you're not getting your Game Pass subscription up, and you're putting all these billions of dollars into Game Pass. At some point, you need new customers. I don't know. I don't know what they do. And yeah, I agree with you, Chad. It does look like the freaking, what, that Mac trash can? What was it called? I'll just put Mac trash can. Because we all know what it was. Yeah, this thing. I would say this looks better, though. Like, if I had to choose between this and this, it's no question which if I have to. There's no question. This one's even cooler. My goodness. So, yeah, I don't know. And, yeah, discless is crazy. What is with them? They're freaking rascals. If you're paying so much money, you know? Anyways, that's the Sony news, which morphed into Xbox depression. First time Chad Doldrums 4154. Hey Goose, how's the stream going? I just recently found your stuff through YouTube. I had to swing by and say thanks for making such amazing videos. Your Spider-Man games one really choked me up. Great work, man, genuinely. Guys, can we get some W's and some hearts for Doldrums for the beautiful Goose-tastic message leaving on the stream? Oh, mwah! Doldrums, you're beautiful, you're Goose-tastic, and we love to have you here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for saying something like that. It's awesome. I'm really glad that my videos made you feel that way. Hopefully in a positive way. You know, to tell you it choked me up, editing that video, that was a hard video to edit because I got so choked up all the time, and it was actually pretty sad. But yeah, that is super. It makes me happy. Thank you so much for coming in the chat and saying something like that. This is why you guys are the greatest gaming community and the best around, the best there is, and why you're all beautiful and Goose-tastic. You guys know it. Lurkrit knows it. Forgorg knows it. JJR Withers knows it. Dirty Dan TV knows it. We don't know where Hasha is this morning, but he knows it. Sharud Sandstorm knows it. Pat the Troll knows it. You guys know it. You're all beautiful. You're all beautiful, and we thank you, Doldrums, for leaving a beautiful comment like that. But chat, I got something crazy for you next. Crazy. Cue us up, camera guy, because we're going to be talking the rarest gaming consoles of all time. Just the thumbnail alone looks insane. So I wanted to go through it with you guys because it looks insane. Cue us up. Not waste any time today. Boom. If I zoom this, no. All right, it's good. Chat, just from this thumbnail alone, does this not look insane? I mean, the one on the left looks insane. Today we're going through the 18 of the rarest game consoles and how much they're worth. And I'm pretty excited because, like, again, that thumbnail just looks wild. I just 18? Like, how expensive can these puppies go? So let's go through this. The thing about video game consoles, they're often called a collector's item, but only certain ones technically are. Sure, there are hundreds of millions of PS4s and Xbox Ones throughout the world, so those can't really be considered as such. But when the special collector's edition, custom-made consoles, and rare consoles from the past are taken into account, it's easy to see what an extensive and expensive hobby console collecting can become. Yo, honestly, I don't know if it's going to be on here, but there's like the 20th anniversary PS4 that's like the old PS1 console. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Look at this. The color. The aesthetics. Oh, I honestly, look, I don't know if this makes me a giant nerd or lame or whatever. I literally think the PS1 is like the nicest looking console of all time. Some people call me crazy. I mean, just this alone. Ah! Oh! It's so nice. I love the original. I love it. Still got to organize this whole console thing back here. Do that at some point. I want to split it up by like Sony side, Xbox side, Nintendo side. I love those. I love consoles, but the PS1 is like my favorite design. Oh, and the color. I love the color. So let's go through this. Coming in at number 18. Pokemon Stadium N64 Battle Set at 500 smackaroonies. Ooh. To promote the wonderful Pokemon Stadium, Nintendo decided to release a special battle set version of Nintendo 64. This included the N64 console itself, Pokemon Stadium, an Atomic Purple controller, an N64 transfer pack, and the Pokemon Trainer Journal. These special sets are relatively rare today, but there are only a few circling around on eBay. While a specific price isn't nailed down, they're typically priced between $300 and $500. So the article bumped it up. Or about the same price as a modern PS4 and Xbox One. So it's just a normal N64, but it just comes with these games. Be honest, chat. Be honest. When Pokemon Stadium came out, if you played it back then, okay? When Pokemon Stadium came out, we were all like, dude, they made a 3D Pokemon. They made a Pal World. And then we all played it and we were like, I mean, it's fun. But you know frickin' right, Nintendo, this is not what we wanted. You know frickin' right. We just wanted an actual Pokemon game on the N64 that was 3D. Okay? You know freaking right. That's what we wanted, Mr. Nintendo. First time follow and first time chat. Huss Red Hush Me. Did I say that right? Huss Red Hush Me. Thank you so much for the follow and the first time chat. You're beautiful and you're goose-tastic. And Huss Red Hush Me says, made a Twitch account just to watch you. I love your vids. We love you, Huss Red Hush Me. We love you. You're beautiful, you're goose-tastic, and we love to have you here. Thank you so much for letting us know. It's very gentlemanly of you. I really appreciate that. And I'm glad you like the vids. Coming in at number 17. This is cool Sega Saturn. Why is it this is cool? It literally just has a sticker that says this is cool. The This Is Cool Saturn, I never played the Sega Saturn, by the way. I don't know if you guys did. Saturn was a model of the Skeleton Saturn line. These were the final Saturn models to be produced, and they are distinguished by their see-through bodies. Oh, so it's one of those see-through plastic things. I know those are loved. I personally never really liked them that much. One of the models, I don't know, did you guys like them? Except for like the N64 Atomic Purple thing that we just talked about. Like that controller, I feel like is peak N64. One of the models had the words, "This is cool," inscribed on the CD drive for some bizarre reason, and only 30,000 or so were ever produced, leading to their reputation as a valuable collector's item. See, I feel like it's just scarcity, right? Once the scarcity is set, then it's like it becomes rare over time. It becomes rare. Luckily, there are a few of them still floating around on eBay, where they typically sell for between 400 and 700. So again, we mark that puppy up because, you know, that's how we make these articles. Whether or not 4 words are worth that kind of premium will depend very much on the buyer, but there are plenty of people who seem to believe that it is. So, okay, so this one's just like a regular N64. It's just rare. Same thing with this one. It's just rare. But number 16. Now we're getting into the crazy stuff. If we're at $1,000 in number 16, I can't wait to see what number 1 looks like. What is it going to be priced at? The Pikachu N64 set. Chat, would you buy this? Let me know. Would you buy this? Because this kind of looks pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. I'm not buying it for $1,000. You'll do it for $950? Oh my God. Look, Rid, are we actually at 200 followers? Hold on. Quick swap over. Oh, we have 3 more. 3 more. We're close, chat. If some of y'all beautiful goose-tastic rascals are watching right now and you're not following the freaking goose and becoming one of us, the goslings, a certified gosling, you smack that follow button right now. We're buying it, chat. We're buying it. Yeah, dropping a K is pretty wild, right? The N64 was all about the Pokemon exclusives to promote their video game, Hey You Pikachu. Oh man, I own that game. That game was a travesty. It did not work. Toys R Us decided to release an exclusive N64 console. This console was a painted vibrant blue and yellow, and it came with a massive Pikachu and Pokeball theme console. Theme buttons. Here's the thing, chat. If you haven't heard of Hey You Pikachu, it's a game for the N64 that came with a headset. You know, the thing that consoles don't offer anymore in the box? Yeah, they offered a headset, okay, for this N64 game, and you would talk to it. You'd say, "Hey, you Pikachu," in the same way that you talk to Siri or Google or Alexa. And you would talk to a Pikachu on the screen and tell it to do things. And every time you'd say things, it would blow a bubble of, like, the words you're going to say. And then when you were done saying it, it would send the bubble to the Pikachu, and it would not do anything that you said. It would not work. It never worked. but it was pretty cool. At the time, you were like, it's pretty sick. Now, I didn't get this N64, but it's pretty sick. It's also funny how they extended it a little bit more to the right to add the Pikachu. Kind of looks a little silly that the leg is like the button. I feel like that's what a weird design. So yeah, it also included the game itself, the voice recognition unit, the required microphone, like the consoles don't these days, and a bonus animated talking Pikachu watch. Whoa, that's cool. Collectors can expect to see all these selling on sites like eBay for roughly $1,000, maybe more if the system is boxed and in good condition. Wait for it. Oh yeah, we don't have text-to-speech set up here. Curve with the turtle. You got denied, Curve. You got denied. F's in the chat for Curve. Coming in at number 15. Code Veronica, the Dreamcast. Yo. Chat. This looks slick. This looks slick. Oh. Chat, which are you choosing? Which are you choosing? Red or a classic? Ooh, it's dusty in there. Ugh. You gotta admit, this is they really tried to make it like a PlayStation, right? Straight up, it is a PlayStation. It's kind of wild. But this one doesn't do it for me, for whatever reason. It doesn't do it for me. I don't know. The PS1, though. That boy looking good. That boy looking good. You little rascals. Dude, I never played Code Veronica. Is it good? I never played. Maybe I should play every Resident Evil ever. That would be pretty cool. The Dreamcast is an underrated console that was vastly overshadowed by the PS2. That said, it performed reasonably well and had some killer games, thanks in no small part to Sega's excellent working relationship with Capcom. Capcom's got to be one of the greatest companies in gaming, right? I mean, what they've done and how they're still here killing it after all that time. Really impressive. These included ports of several of the earlier Resident Evil games, as well as the once exclusive Resident Evil Code Veronica, which I've never played. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. To promote the game, a special edition version of Dreamcast was produced and released in Japan. This contained the game itself and a unique red and see-through Dreamcast, which I gotta say, your boy likes red. That do be looking good. But this area should have been white. Come on. I mean, obviously, it's meant more for Resident Evil, not Canada, but come on. Is there a guy out there that just like, there's got to be a guy out there who just like paints consoles in the same way that people paint like Nike shoes? Like, I would be into that. Like, paint my consoles a custom thing. That would be a lit. There's got to be a guy. Chipotle Bear in the chat. Jose, we love to see him from the Nerd Chat. Fellow Nerd Chat alum with X-Bacon Gaming. Of course, Daddy Diwali. Nowhere to be seen. Shots being fired left and right, and he's not here. Oh, but Jose and X-Bacon Gaming, they're here. We appreciate you. You sent some shade over to Mr. Diwali, okay? Shots are being fired over there. I hope you're feeling goose-tastic. Beautiful. We love to see you guys here, okay? The Nerd Chatters. Check out their podcast, for the love of God. Nerd Chat podcast on YouTube. It's golden. Number 14. Ooh, chat already? Your boy's in. I'm loving the influx of red. Chat, at number 14, we have the red Pokemon Game Boy Micro, which I gotta say, cool idea, too small. Cool idea, too small. Let me know in the chat if you had a Game Boy Micro, okay? The Game Boy Micro, cool idea, just too small. And for $2,000, this red one, not many people remember the Game Boy Micro. Oh, chat, I think we remember the Game Boy Micro. Okay, Doldrums didn't remember the Game Boy Micro was a thing, so maybe not all of us. Not many people remember the Game Boy Micro. It was released back in 2005 as a redesigned version of the Game Boy Advance. I never got one because I saw the demo at like Walmart or Toys R Us or whatever it was back then, and I was just like, it's too small. It's too small. Like, it cramped my hands. And it turned out to be the final product in the iconic Game Boy line, which is actually a shame. Bring the Game Boy back, baby. Bring a modernized Game Boy back. Chat, you know how they made the mini version of the NES, and then they made the mini version of the SNES, and then PlayStation copied them and made the mini version of the PlayStation 1, and they all came in preloaded with games and stuff that was just like tiny? right? Hold on. I'm prepped today. Hold on. Right? Nintendo, if you want to be freaking rich, give us a mini. Just give us a new Game Boy that's preloaded with 30 of the Game Boy's best games. We're talking Tetris, we're talking Pokemon, we're talking Donkey Kong Country, we're talking Mario, okay? Give us that, and I'm telling you, you release that at like, I bet you could do $200 for that thing. It would go gangbusters. Gangbusters. The console is valuable enough just for that, but there's also a special limited version release exclusively in Japan. Oh, why does Japan get the red one? Come on, Japan. I guess it makes sense. Their flag is also red and white. The console is red in color and contains a little Pikachu decal above the B. Oh, yeah, that is so cool. Despite being exceedingly rare, they can occasionally be found on eBay for around $2,000. Dude, that's awesome. Hold on, let me zoomify this a little bit more. Who gave us that fall? Who was it? Who was it? Who put us to 200? What are we at now, chat? We're at like 198 or something like that. 198? Hold on, let me quickly check. 198! Oh, we're so close to 200. Ramify with the follow. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. We love to have you here, Ramify. Chat, let's get some W's and hearts for Ramify, okay? For all our brand new Goslings, I want some hearts. First one to do it, Gosling Prime. Coming in at number 13, this was the one I was telling you guys, and I wish I bought it. I wish I bought it. I wish I bought it, and I didn't, and I feel bad, and it's a beautiful console. I love it, and now it's $2,400 American, which is a lot of Canadian pesos. You know what I'm saying? First time chat, Ramify. I'm a real one from YouTube. Fellow Canadian. I appreciate that. You are a real one, Ramify. You saw the post. You're a real one, and you're Canadian. W's across W's. I love it. Dude, chat, this is the console I was telling you guys about that I wish I bought. I love this one. I really do. So I'm glad to see it here. But if it's 13, I can't even imagine to see what number 1 is. Okay, let's go through this. The first of the several limited edition PlayStation consoles to make the list, the Sony... Ooh, there's more. The Sony PlayStation 4 20th Anniversary Edition was released in 2015 to commemorate 2 whole decades of the PlayStation brand. Shocker. As well as being styled after Sony's original little gray box of wonders. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Ah, so nice. The system also came with its own unique theme, which was once again mirrored the classic look of the PS1. Only 12,300 of the consoles were ever made available to the public, which has contributed greatly to their high resale price in modern age. Collectors can expect to shell out around $2,400 to get their hands on one that's brand new in the box. Secondhand units can be picked up for quite a bit cheaper if one knows where to look, though there's no guarantee that all of the accessories will be included. Dude, that's clean. Doldrums, I'm with you. That's clean. That is clean. Oh, that's looking good. With the light blue there. Ooh. I just love the rainbow colored PlayStation logo too. What a great logo. I want to say the PlayStation logo is up there with the Nike swoosh. Personally, it's a fantastic logo. Fantastic. Love that. I mean, it's so clean. Like, you could see the P and the S, but like you never even look at it as a P and an S. It just looks like this PlayStation. That's what it is. I love it. Coming in at number 12, our first Xbox. The Cuphead Xbox One S. I didn't even know they made this. Did you guys know they made this? Coming in at 3,000 smackaroonies. Most of the rarest video game consoles tend to date back to the 20th century, although there are a handful of more modern systems that can sell for ridiculous prices. One such example is the Cuphead Xbox One S, which, despite being less than 5 years old at the time of writing, is valued around $3,000. I gotta say, it looks clean. That looks clean. Does it not? Cuphead is W. Canadian-made game, too. Toronto, I believe. Right? The limited edition console was created specifically for the game's LA launch event in 2017. Why are we not launching it in Canada? Come on. Only 4 of them, maybe they did, I don't know. Only 4 of them were ever made. 4! And these were given away as prizes to some of the people in attendance. See, that's the thing. When it comes to these consoles, like, if you make a limited amount, they're gonna turn into collector's items. They're just gonna. Like, they're just gonna, right? But 4 is insane. Isn't it insane that, like, 4 of these, okay, so that's super rare, $3,000. 12,000 of these, 2,400. That just shows you the affinity to the brand here. Like, that's insane. The limited edition consoles created. Okay, so we went through that. Due to the rarity, the price is likely to increase further as time passes. Of course. Supply and demand, which may explain why the owners seem to be hanging on to them for now. I mean, yeah, for sure. Slimy Roast in the chat with a honk. I see you, Slimy Roast. I hope you like the new layout. You let me know. Slimy Roast, we see you. We freaking see you. Got my eyes on you, Slimy Roast. Hope you're feeling goose-tastic and beautiful, because we see you. Coming in at number 11. Holy smokes, what the heck is this? What is this? The Nintendo 64 DD, the double D. Also coming in at 3,000 smackaroonies. Do you guys know what this is? Oh, is this the disk drive? Is this a disk drive? As any self-respecting gamer should know, the N6... Okay, I thought I was going to say you should know about the DD. I was like, bro, I feel attacked. The N64 ran on cartridges, yeah. But at the time, PlayStation was turning heads with a fancy new CD technology, and Nintendo quickly wanted a part of that action. Enter the 64DD, a disk drive peripheral released exclusively in Japan in 1996. Dude, what games run on this? Those games have got to be rare. 4Gorg, you knew? 4Gorg, Gosling Prime of the day. It's now gone back to 4Gorg. My goodness. Yeah, I think this is like the N64 goes on top, from what I remember. Unfortunately, it was a massive commercial failure. I mean, look, when you're chasing trends, does it ever work? Microsoft. Does it ever work? I don't think it ever works. Like, you have to make a better product. You can't just copy. Unfortunately, it was a massive commercial failure, and no one really remembers it even existed. Except for 4Gorg! And someone in the YouTube comments, probably. But with failure comes rarity, and these babies are on a whole other level of rare. If they can find one on eBay, collectors should expect to pay somewhere between $2,500 and $3,000 for it, depending on the condition. That's the thing, you know, video game nerds, such as ourselves, this stuff is super cool. It's like you get to see, like, they tried something in the industry, it didn't work, and at the time, I'm sure it's incredibly painful for the company, but looking back, like, it's such a piece of history, and it's so cool. Like the Xbox 360 HDD drive, HD DVD drive. I don't know if you guys remember that whole Blu-ray versus HD DVDs. I wonder if that'll be on this list. Coming in at number 10. 10 most expensive consoles of all time. This is number 10. The Sega, that is a nightmare. That is a nightmare to look at. I hate that this exists. But I also love it. First time chat, eRock95823 Goose, I made it to the chat. Not only did you make it to the chat, eRock, but you're beautiful and you're freaking goose-tastic, and you're just in time because we're just about to go through the top 10 most expensive consoles of all time. We got 10 more to go, and Sega Genesis CDX coming in at $5,000. Guys, that is the cost of a small car, okay? At some point, you got to go, it's a little too high for what it is. It's a little too high. It's got to be a rarity thing. It just has to be, right? Because $5,000 is $5,000. Beginning in the early 90s, Sega combined their Genesis and Sega CD into one hybrid console called the Genesis CDX. The unit retailed for an unbelievable $400 at release, and dude, $400 in the 90s? Hold on. With inflation, what is that? Whoops. $400 90s inflation. Bro! $1,000 back in the day? Yo, Sega had no chill. And its exorbitant price resulted in some rather lackluster sales. You think? $1,000 back then. Yo, bro, relax. Of course, the value has only gone up with time, and the Sega Genesis CDX now fetches quite a price on its sites like eBay. A typical run-of-the-mill console sells for $1,000 at the cheapest, although better quality ones often sell upwards of $4,000 to $5,000. It's no joke. Bro, if you're telling me back in the 90s to spend the equivalent of $1,000 based off, you know, what it was with inflation back then, for something that looks like what I'm looking at right now, I would laugh you out of the building. What the heck? That is insane. Coming in at number 9, though. Ooh. Okay, chat. Let's let the Dreamcast cook here. Sega's cooking with these Dreamcast paints. Mazoria. Okay, I'm gonna butcher this. Mazora. Now I've said it so many times that I don't even know what's right anymore. Maziora. Dreamcast comes in at $6,000. There were quite a few different variations of Sega's final home console, and you just hate to see when a console just loses and just dies. I would love more consoles, you know? I just love consoles. They're so beautiful, so magical. I love them. Although none of them are quite as unique as the... Oh, I have to read it again. Maziora Dreamcast. Developed by a Japanese vehicle manufacturer of the same name. Only 500 of them were ever made. That's not the only reason why people are willing to pay upwards of $6,000. Dude, this looks clean. Does this not look clean? Wait, hold on. Chad, you paid $750 for a PS5? Hey, yo. That is true, actually. Forgor immediately corrects me with, like, the Canadian price. I don't think... 750 CAD for a PS5 in Canada? Did I pay that? No. Why am I Googling that? PS5 Canada. Hold on. That's a bundle. I guess it's the Slim. What? I don't know what the original was. Well, these are refurbished. Definitely we're close to 700. Yeah, with tax for sure. For Gorg. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. With tax is the most annoying thing ever. You're like, oh, I have enough money to do the thing, and it's like, oh, here's the tax. You're like, well, I guess I'll just die. Because, you know, my taxes are going towards all the nice roads in the country, the really fast healthcare that we have, really great stuff that we have here in Canada. It's really great. The police officers who just tell you to just leave your car keys by the front of the door so that they could just steal your car instead of actually, you know, doing stuff about it. You know, a lot of great stuff going towards our taxes. And that's not a joke. That's an actual thing that just happened in Toronto. So it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Hold on. We got a follow. Are we at 200? Chat, we're one away from 200, and we got Gray Eye with the follow. Thank you so much. Gray Eye with the follow. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic, and we love to have you here. Back to this, chat, okay? Because that's what Gray Eye wants us to talk about. The console and the controllers feature special coding causing their color to change depending on the lighting and viewing angle. Yo, bring that back. Bring that back. That's so cool. I want that. In certain conditions, the system appears to be aqua blue, but then you can also take a purple coating when viewed from a different angle or the lights. Yo, I want that. Chat, do we want that? Let me know in chat or YouTube comments if you're watching on YouTube. Do we want this type of paint colors? Bring cool paint colors back, because that is sick. Yeah. You were 199. Never forget your follow number, okay? It's important. I'm going to quiz you 10 years from now. Ramify, I'm not from Toronto. But I do go to Toronto. But now you just outed yourself, Ramify. I see you. Toronto's Raptors fan. I do go to see Toronto's Raptors games. Toronto's pretty sick. I actually think Toronto's a wonderful city. I love Toronto. I would live in Toronto if I could afford living in Toronto. So basically what we found out is Ramify is either Drake, okay, from the Six, or Ramify is a rich person. exposed. Coming in at number 8. Dude, the Dreamcast is just slaying these, eh? They do have a Chick-fil-A in Toronto. That's the only place they got a Chick-fil-A. I want a Chick-fil-A. You can't eat it. It is expensive. I mean, like, dude, everything in Canada is freaking expensive. The groceries hit me every week, and I'm like, bro, chill. Dreamcast is back with another W. Coming in number 8, the Dreamcast Stars Edition at 7,000 smackaroonies. When it comes to rarity, the Stars Dreamcast is right up there with some of the hardest to find systems ever released. I never heard of this before. This is so cool. This was a console officially released by Sega exclusively in Japan. You know, Japan gets all the cool dubs. It had the Game Boy Micro. It had the other red Dreamcast, right? I'm pretty sure that was Japan only. And then this one. It has a gray-blue color scheme, comes with the special star sticker on the disc drive. It has also released an exclusive controller, the video game Code Veronica, again. Okay, so there's 2 Code Veronica consoles? Yo. Capcom just like throwing out dubs for the Dreamcast, Sega. Sega's like, yeah, man. Thank you. Sega, where's your like Sonic console, bro? What are you even doing over there? And some other Resident Evil merchandise. Only 200 consoles were made, so as one might expect, its value has skyrocketed. Of course, supply and demand. It's exceedingly rare to find them on sale, though, although one recently popped on eBay for 7 Gs. Ramify, $100 for a banana, half a used apple, and one time, all times tough. You know, he's making a joke, but he's not too far off. You know what I'm saying? I think a bottle of Advil pills or Tylenol, I think they like get close to like with tax like $40, just a regular bottle. It's like sad. Oh man. Gray Eye says, I was sobbing and slamming my fist at the table when I realized there's no Olive Garden. Did you say Olive Garden instead of Olive Garden? I'm on to you. Gray Eye. You guys are throwing curveballs at me. I don't know what I'm seeing. Slimy Roast going for a 5K while listening to the stream. Oh, Slimy Roast. Can we get some clap emojis or something for Slimy Roast? Let's power him through the 5K. You got this, Slimy Roast. You got this. Okay? You run your 5K. Fast as you can. Dude, this is insane. $7,000. Coming in at number 7. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So what we found out here is to make your console rare, you need number 1, a low manufactured amount of them. That's number 1. Number 2, you need it to be Pokemon themed or Resident Evil themed. Okay, that's what you need for number 2. And then number 3, you need to be a special paint color. That's literally it. That's all you need. What is Microsoft and Sony doing right now? And Nintendo, just make this happen. Make this be a thing. Now, this is one beautiful console. I think this is nice. This is pretty clean. This is one beautiful console. According to the seller, this is an extremely rare console that was only given out as prizes to the top players who competed in Pokemon World Champion in 2010, held in Hawaii. Oh, chat, where was our invite? Where was our inv? The console is vibrant yellow, complete with beautiful decals of various Pokemon and the symbol for 2010 Pokemon World Champions in the corner. The seller has valued the console at a whopping 7 Gs, although it doesn't seem to be getting much attention. Okay, so maybe it won't sell for that much. Okay, hold on. I'm going to test my video game knowledge here, or my Pokemon knowledge. Typhlosion? Magnesium? Magnesium? Hula Hoop Girl? Pikachu? Hula Hoop Girl? Not Totodile, but the other one? Jinx is a smaller thing, I think. I don't remember. You quizzed me on Gen 1, though. I know Gen 1. Coming in at number 6, chat. Oh. Wait, you're just going to show us the box? What? We need to see what this looks like. Coming at number 6, the PS1 10 million edition. What does this look like? Oh. Hey, yo. That is clean. Look at that, chat. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Yo, that's clean. That's very, very clean. Man, how did they just show this picture in the article, though? What are you doing? What are you doing, Mr. Author? Coming at number 6, it's $7,500. I gotta admit, that's a clean-looking console. Putting it in black like that. It is true. It is just a PlayStation, though. PlayStation in black. Celebrate the first console selling more than 10 million units. Sony released a limited edition console known as the PS1 10 million edition. They were produced in extremely limited quantities and were dark blue. That's dark blue? Where's my thing? This is dark blue? Oh, yeah, I guess when the light hits it. I thought it was black. Other than the console's signature gray. The consoles regularly sell more than $5,000 on eBay, with the average price sitting somewhere around the $7,500 mark. That said, tales of people picking up the system for bargain prices at yard sales or secondhand stores do pop up online. Dude, I want to say I saw this on eBay, and I want to say it was $200. You're telling me I took the L. That's what you guys are telling me right now. You're telling me I took the L. I wish I knew that, chat. At least now you guys know. So if you see this, hooked you up. Coming in number 5. Dude, I love the Game Boy. I love the Game Boy, and I love the Game Boy Advance SP. Did you guys have an SP? The foldable Game Boy? Oh, what a W of a console. The gold Minish Cap Game Boy Advance SP coming in at $8,000. Number 5 most expensive console of all time. The exclusive gold Minish Cap Game Boy Advance SP is one of the rarest consoles ever made. According to the seller, this rare limited edition pack is a UK exclusive, and it contains both the Minish Cap video game and a considerably rare gold Game Boy Advance SP. I don't like it. Am I crazy? Chat, am I crazy? I think it's too much. Doesn't look as clean as like the Pikachu one that we just saw earlier. The console itself is rare enough, but this particular copy comes equipped with a factory sealed box in near mint condition, and no, it's not cheap. You already said that, sir. The seller currently has a price at a whopping $8,000 and $334 a month for 24 months for those who would rather pay in installments. Okay. If you're buying a console at this price and you're paying in installments, quite frankly, I have to tell you, you got a problem. You should not be doing that. If you're paying in installments and you're paying interest on this, brother, do other things. Brother, ew. Brother, ew. What's that, brother? Brother. No, there's no reason to do that. You buy these if you have the cash and you're ready to go. You do not get in debt for these things. You have a poor choice of decision making there, I would say. Gray Pro. I can only say it that way, like Dr. Disrespect. My grandfather was a pro Game Boy player. She had a red one with a bunch of games on by her bed. Whoa, what's a pro Game Boy player? Yo, respect to your grandma. Ramify says, just got to spray paint my black Game Boy SP and get my bag. Yeah. Now we're talking. Everybody bust out the spray paint. Coming in number 4. Okay, here's the main thumbnail. I was wondering what the heck this frickin' was. Shadow of the Tomb Raider Xbox One X at $8,400. Yo. That's just everything about this is a flex. Is it not? Everything about this is such a flex. I'm just looking at this in awe. This is insane. Like, all of these consoles, right? Like, you know, Nintendo's like, hey, can you make us a rare gold Minish Cap thing to launch with the game? And the guy's like, yeah, I'll paint it gold. I'll put a little Zelda thing there. Bada boom, bada bing. And then, like, Square Enix was like, yo, Eidos, can you guys make a custom Shadow of the Tomb Raider console, you know, the thing that's nowhere near as successful as Pokemon or Zelda? And can you make your own for Xbox? And they're like, yeah, let us cook. Give us 1 second because we're about to cook. And cook they did, ladies and gentlemen geese. Holy smokes. This looks incredible. I think this is probably too much, like, to be my main console. I don't even know, man. Like, this thing's just such a statement. I love it. The vines on the controller, the vines on there, the little moonlight. Oh my goodness. First time chatter, Bosch Kale Bong Bong. The greatest username I've ever seen. It's not even close. Better than Crack Baby. A couple weeks back. Bosch Kale Bong Bong with the first time chat. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. Let me read this. I don't know, but I hope you're doing well, and God bless you and your family. Thank you so much, Bosch Kale Bong Bong. Thank you so much. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. We appreciate that you came here in the chat and you said something like that. Mwah! And Curve said that we're at 202 followers. Hold on. It says we're at 199 here, Curve. I think the one on Twitch is, like, different than the one here. The one here, I think, is accounting for, like, probably duplicate stuff. Something like that. Twitch probably just doesn't care. So we need one more follow to get to 200. My goodness, we're almost there. Let's read through this. The result of the special collaboration between Square Enix and Microsoft, this Shadow of the Tomb Raider themed Xbox One X is truly one of a kind. I mean, bro, I've never seen any console flex this hard in my life. And it looks absolutely stunning. It was auctioned off via eBay with a view to raising money for charity, with all the proceeds going to Best Friends Animal Society. That's super nice. The winning bidder ended up paying over $8,000 to get their hands on the unique system, which was released 2.5 years prior to the launch of the Xbox Series S and X. Some may see this as a bit of a waste of money, but considering the limited nature of the console, it's worth more now than it was at the time of sale. Even if it isn't, though, the money at least went to a good cause. Yeah, that's super cool. I think that's super cool how they do stuff like that. And I gotta say, just making one is insane. You don't even make two? At least three? Man, one person who has this, though. Yikes, that's super cool. Now, the number 3 rarest console of all time. I have no idea what this is. I've never heard of this. I have obviously heard of Atari, but I don't know what this is. I don't even know what you're playing here, chat. To tell you how surprised I am for what I'm seeing right now would be an understatement of how surprised I actually am, because what the heck is even this? Atari, once a huge player, I don't know why I paused there. Atari, once a huge player in the video game industry and had... Atari was once a huge player in the video game industry and had several successful home consoles. One market that the company failed to break into, though, was the lucrative handheld set. This is a handheld? Which is, it one-time rival Nintendo would eventually go to dominate. Yep, definitely. That wasn't for lack of trying, though. Bro, if this is them trying, if this is Atari trying for the handheld stuff, it's no wonder they failed. It's no wonder they failed consoles. It's no wonder they failed here. Brother, I wouldn't show this to my dog. Is that harsh? Yo. What the heck? The Atari Cosmos was in development for 3 years before eventually being canceled in 1981. Shocker. Although the Cosmos never released, 5 prototypes exist. Okay, so at least it was never released. 3 of which are all just empty shells. One of these shells found its way onto eBay in 2005 and sold for a staggering $18,853, suggesting that the 2 functional units are likely worth considerably more. So this one didn't even work. Wow, it's just a shell and it went for $18,853. And in Canadian, you're looking at probably what, close to 25 grand there? See. But the number 2, chat. The number 2. Did we just hit? Hold on. Did we just hit 200 followers? Chat, I'm verifying. Chat! Shorter Avery, 53 with the follow. Not only are you goose-tastic, not only are you beautiful, but you brought the stream to 200 followers, our monthly goal, and we already dominated it in less than 2 weeks. Chat, can we get some W's for this gentleman? Shorter Avery 53. W's, handshakes, hearts, hugs, kisses, diamonds, pineapple pizzas. Guys, we did it. 200 frickin' followers. Chat, the Goslings are the greatest gaming community in the world, and Goose Morning Live is only getting bigger every single week. Chat, you're all W's. Share amongst all of your W's. You are the W's. You are the W's, not I. It is you that are the W's. Chat, we're growing. We're growing so fast. I'll tell you, if the Atari Cosmos is worth $18,853, what are the Goslings worth? That's what I want to know. Shorter Avery with the first time chat says, I'm happy to be here. Found your channel a few days ago and have been binging your videos. Thank you so much, Shorter Avery 53. We really appreciate that you took the time to say something like that. Such a beautiful, beautiful comment. Make sure to let me know what your favorite video is. I'm going to look out for you in the YouTube comments. If I see you, give you one of them little goose hearts. Really appreciate that. Oh my goodness. You guys are priceless. I'll tell you that. You guys are priceless. You guys are number ones. Okay? You guys are gold. You guys are diamonds. You guys are pearls. You're definitely priceless. But you know what isn't priceless? Number 2 on this list. Okay? Number 2 on this list. The Nintendo PlayStation. Yo. Yo. Oh, I just clicked it. I was like, what just happened? No. Did I? What? Okay. There we go. Goose choked. My bad. Okay. Coming at number 2, the Nintendo PlayStation at a whopping $360,000. More than a house. Or an apartment in Toronto. Holy smokes. So it's not uncommon for a company to dip its toes in the waters of a competitive console manufacturing market rather than diving right in. Before the Xbox, Microsoft worked together with Sega during the development of the Dreamcast. That's true. In fact, hold on, chat. Hold on. Hold on. When you look at the Dreamcast, okay, you can actually see right here. I don't think you can. Hold on. See? Windows CE. Compatible with Windows CE. The Windows we all had. Chat. Because Sega worked with Microsoft. So this is interesting. So before Microsoft did their whole Sega thing with the Dreamcast, Sony did the similar thing with Nintendo back in the early 90s, which is pretty crazy. Wow. Dude, it's just so surreal to see the Nintendo controller with a PlayStation logo. I mean, clearly that's why it's selling for so much. Dubbed the Nintendo PlayStation by many, the resulting prototype was first discovered in 2009 by a former Advanta employee named Terry Diebold. More than a decade later, he put the device up for auction where it eventually sold for an eye-watering $360,000, making it the world's most expensive piece of gaming memorabilia at that time. Holy smokes. For Gorg, half an apartment. True. Guys, that's history right there. That's history. Shorter Avery more than your house? Yeah, I mean, like, that's insane, no? Hi. Wouldn't it depress you to see that? Like, your buddy invites you over, like, yo, check this out. I bought this. How much was it? Oh, yeah, it was $360,000. Meanwhile, you're, like, living in wherever you're living that's not that. And you're like, bro, you just put money aside for a console that doesn't even work with anything. And here I am struggling to pay off my house. Yo. Come on. That's insane. But now, chat, the moment you've been waiting for. Okay? The moment you've been waiting for. The number 1 most rarest, expensive console of all time. We went through the top 18, and now we're at number 1. Drum roll, please. Well, we don't have a drum roll, so we're going to do a dial-up. Thank you, camera guy. Excellent. There we go. You guys have been hyped. The number one rarest, most lovable, most expensive console is... Wow. It's just a gold Wii. The Nintendo Wii Supreme. Coming in at $375K. With over 2.5 kilograms of solid 22 karat gold and 78 flawless diamonds. Wait, where are the diamonds? I don't see the diamonds. Oh, the buttons are diamonds. Yo! 78 flawless diamonds totaling 19.5 carats. The Nintendo Wii Supreme definitely lives up to its name. 3 of these luxury consoles were produced by Stuart Hughes, with the asking price sitting at a lofty 300,000 Great British pounds. It's unclear how many have sold up until this point, but the gold alone is worth at least 150 grand? Really? Just the gold? You're telling me I can melt this down and it's worth 150 grand? Yo. I says the Monarchs were offered this. It was just for them, but they didn't even accept it. Oh, okay. It goes on to say, this isn't the only gold Nintendo Wii to have been produced either, with THQ having once famously commissioned one for Queen Elizabeth II. The system never actually made it into the possession of Her Royal Highness, however, instead fell into the hands of a collector known as Dan 2KO. After holding on to it for many years and 1 or 2 failed attempts to sell it, they were finally able to do so in May of 2022, with the Royal system auctioned off by Golden for $36,000 including fees. Okay, wait, so that doesn't mean... Wait, you auctioned it at a loss when you can melt it for 150 grand? Bro. My man sold it for 36K instead of melting it for 150 grand. Chat. Now, I'm no mathematician. Chat. You're telling me the most expensive and rarest console in history was sold at a loss, despite it actually being worth more than 100 grand, like, of resources, of natural resources. That's a gamer move right there. That's a gamer move. Man, that's insane. Holy cow. I gotta say, pretty lame. Like, yeah, you know, it's gold and diamonds. But, like, I mean, this one's historic. This one, I have questions. Someone mocked that up in a team meeting and was like, what do you think? And they're like, keep going. But this one, I think, is the coolest design by far. Like, this is insane. I'm a little bit biased for the PlayStation one. And honestly, all the Dreamcasts. I think the Dreamcast ones are phenomenal. Cuphead one's not bad. The PlayStation one is my favorite. Let me know in the YouTube comments, and obviously chat, let me know which one is your favorite. Dude, the red Game Boy Micro is pretty awesome. Same thing with the Sega Dreamcast. Like, I love the red. I do not like this one. That's an L. Also L. Also L. For me, it's the PlayStation. I mean, the red Game Boy Micro, I like legit. That one's pretty cool. Even though the Micro is too micro. This one is awesome. I just love it. It's such a throwback. I love it. I love that, like, Xbox can't do the throwback for their console because the original Xbox is such an ugly eyesore. I mean, it's cool for the time. It's cool to look back to, but it's, like, objectively not good looking. It's just this big, thick box with a green X on it. Clearly made by software developers. As someone who's worked with software developers for 10 years, I know what y'all are like. Chat, that has been the most expensive / rarest consoles of all time. We did it. We did it, chat. We absolutely did it. Chat, we did it. But this week we're going to do something different. I actually have to drive to a wedding. I wanted to fit some time into playing maybe Overwatch, but I don't think I'm going to have time, honestly. I got to go do a bunch of stuff before the wedding, and the drive is going to be like 3 hours long. So I'm kind of bummed at that. So I got to do that. First time chat. Hold on. Let me cook. Kaisotope. First time you caught the stream. I hope I said that right. I hope I freaking said that right. I hope I said that right. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. We love to have you here with chat. Look at this. We hit 200 followers. This is impressive because the Goslings can't be stopped. The Goslings are the #1 group in the gaming industry. I was trying to think of like one way to describe you guys because you can't be described because you guys are this thing of power. That's you guys. And you're taking over the gaming industry one stream at a time. I love to see it. Imagine I wear this to the wedding. I'd probably be shot. No, I actually have to go check to see if my suit even fits. I don't even know. I don't even know if it fits. It's been a while since I wore a suit. And every time I go to a wedding, chat, I get sick. Did you believe that? Because I don't hydrate. The goose has problem hydrating. Even right now, I need to hydrate. I'm out of water. Punch Sploder, we'd love to see you here. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. We love to see Punch Sploder, one of the OG goose-tastic folks. Look at this camera changing its lighting. What is that, bro? Come on. Kaisotope. See, nailed it. Yeah, so, yeah, I know. Camera guy, like, I told him to set up the camera and, like, what is this? Actually, I think it's fine now. Did you fix it? Seems fine. Well, maybe he's doing his job quite well. Yeah, chat, as much as I'd like to continue the stream, you know, I know normally we do 3 hours. I think we're going to have to cut this one 30 minutes short because I have to go drive 3 hours and a bunch of stuff I have to do. So I really appreciate everyone who came here. Let me know what games you guys want me to play next week. I really want to have it so I got to look at how to do it. Actually, before I go, okay, I'm going to play the music here. Let me pop this in. Yeah, before I go, what did you guys think of the layout? I want to know. Did you guys prefer? Hold on. Chat. Old layout? New layout? Old layout? New layout? Which one do you guys prefer? You like the new? Punch Bowler with the new? W, 200 followers from Slimy Roast with a run. W for the gold Wii. W for the 54 geese I saw outside. I love that you counted that. I love it. Doldrums loves the new. Chipotle Bear, thank you for the fantastic little chat there. I will try to have a great time at the wedding. It's a wedding after all. So you guys are liking the new. How come you can change it this fast this time, camera guy? But when I ask you to queue it up for the news, you don't change it at all. Freaking camera guy. Okay, you guys are giving me a lot to think about. Awesome. Chat, I really appreciate all of you guys. Look forward to... Hold on, actually, chat. Hold on, one last thing. If you want to see yourself featured in the channel, make sure to check out Camera Guy's channel, Goose Morning TV, where we capture all the best parts of the stream onto the channel. I've just done an experiment where I release daily. I did that for 10 days straight. One long form and one short every single day. Your boy's tired. Your boy's tired. So, and I learned a lot on YouTube to see how that worked. We learned a lot, didn't we? We did. And anyways, so if you guys are interested in seeing the best parts of the stream, check out all our discussions. If you guys talk during the stream, then guess what? You're featured in the discussions. If you were there for Hellblade or talk about Donkey's game, all these things, you guys will be there. And I couldn't do it without the Goslings. You got us to 200, but for right now, the Goose has to go prepare for a wedding and probably take a shower. You know, because it's hot in here. It's hot in here. I think it's like 30 degrees. I want to say a huge thanks to Lurkrit, for the help with the Helldiver stuff, the PSN stuff. Huge shout out to you. Thank you for keeping us cute, for keeping us sincere. Shout out to Slimy Roast for the 5K, Doldrums for the follow, and the new chat, Chipotle Bear for the chats. You're all beautiful, Goose-tastic. Punch Sploder, mwah, beautiful Goose-tastic. Dirty Dan TV for making it to the channel for the live stream. Huge shout out to you. Shorter Avery 53. X Bacon Gaming, Doldrums, Gray Eye, Ramify, Huss Red, Hush Me, Killer Crab 1232, Epic's Wag Person, Kate DN, Game Roll GTA, Methwave 14, Jumpstream MX, Joshi Moshi 1 _ Sharud Sandstorm with the follow. Chad, we'd love to have you here, Chad, you little rascals. Shout out to all the Aussies. Yeah! Shout out to all of you beautiful, wonderful Goose-tastic people. Shout out to Wiener for the follow, Banana Bread Slice for the follow, Golden Fire with the follow, Farton _ Spartan for the follow. We love to have you here. You're all beautiful and Goose-tastic, and we appreciate all of you guys, and I will see you guys with a full-length show next week. It's going to be Goose-tastic. Keep in mind what games you guys want to play. I'm going to post a poll on Instagram so we can figure out what you guys want to play next week, and we'll make that happen. So follow me on Instagram, and obviously help Camera Guy out with his channel if you want to see yourself featured on YouTube. You guys are beautiful. You guys are Goose-tastic. And you guys know it. Keep it cute. I'll see you guys next week. Y'all stay beautiful. Stay beautiful.
Mm-hmm.